What?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're live, guys.
Sweet.
So I need more watch time on my channel because I've been demonetized. Uh,
Okay.
or I will be anyway.
Okay,
Oh,
we're live.
this is
Guys.
perfect.
It's not
Perfect.
professional day.
I'm great at streaming and I am great at YouTube and I deserve to have my channel be monetized still.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I don't know.
So, I see you've got a couple topics there in your title.
Yeah, we're going to talk about all those, but for now, I want to explain that I'm probably going to be doing more live streams on this channel for now, just to get my watch time up. I don't want to become like a live stream channel or anything, but I probably should put at least some content, and live streams are a good way to do that, at least for now. And I'll put them in a playlist so like it doesn't kind of interrupt my regular videos and stuff that are happening all the time.
Mm,
And yeah, so
yeah.
I'm gonna be doing that, and it's mainly to keep the other features. Like I don't get shit for money on this channel, but I do like the idea of keeping super chats, and I like the idea of having my videos not be pushed to the bottom when it comes to like visibility out there. Like if you're not monetized, your videos don't get as much traction or new audiences coming in as they would with monetization. So it's basically for that. Hi everybody in the chat. How you doing? I try to get Nightbot up and running. I do have it as a moderator, but I don't know what it does yet.
Never even heard of that.
It's a thing that like automatically posts links. Like I have Streamlabs enabled, but like Nightbot will just like tell people like what my Streamlabs
Have you got your
thing is.
Streamlabs link in the description?
Yeah, I'm copying it right now. It is in the description, but I'll copy it right now and paste it into the chat. There we go. There, I'm professional. I'm Nightbot, bitch. There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a
So
low
is that,
key one to warm us up, but go on. Do
yeah.
something.
So is that true though? Is this been confirmed? Do we know that if you are monetized, you get more promotion on your videos?
I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but that seems to be the way it's going. Like, even if they say it's not, there's just like circumstantial evidence that proves to the contrary.
Yeah, yeah.
That is the case. Like, you're not recommended as much. Um, because why would they? I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, we got Suit in there hitting on you. Back off, bitch.
Hatsuit.
So that because
No,
that could be a real. Sorry.
he's hitting on you too. He says you're prettier than me.
Oh, oh, cheers, man. Keep that up. Um, so if it does promote sort of monetized content better, that's kind of a real good thing for anybody that's still monetized because about 99% of all monetized channels are about to stop being monetized. So
Yeah,
theoretically, now if you're monetized, you should get tons more views.
it is good, but I can also see the flip side. Whereas if you're a new channel, it's
Mm,
harder to build an audience. But
yeah,
I kind of think that's fair because it's weeding out the people who are like really good. It's more like democratic actually. Like the more demand for it, like the good channels, the really standout channels are going to get good regardless and get that
mhm,
monetization level, um, just by having good content. It does prevent a lot of smaller channels, probably like mine, like that don't take themselves too seriously. Um,
yeah,
they're gonna weed them out, and the people like in my personal experience, because I am a smaller channel, I really don't produce much content. It's kind of given me an incentive to
yeah,
go forward and produce more and actually go for it. It's not like it's kind of separating the wheat from the chaff. It's like who really wants to
yeah.
go for it will get it still. But those who are just fucking around and get like $5 here and there and suck up all the ads for the people who are trying to make it an actual life or job or whatever,
Yeah.
It's making it so the smaller channels who just do things every once in a while don't get, you know, all that
Well, I mean,
revenue.
I don't like. I'm trying to see it like because a lot of people complain about this. Obviously, a lot of smaller channels are
Yeah.
outraged, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
big channels on their side also. But
Mm-hmm.
I am somewhat finding it difficult to see it from their perspective because obviously we had 50 subscribers for what 7 months, and we kept making videos that were just as intricate as the ones we make now for 50
Yeah.
subscribers, and we had. I mean, sure, we were monetized, but we were making like zero.
Yeah.
Um, we never got paid once in that 7 month period because I think it amounted to about 10 cents in 7 months. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so, I mean, we were driven. We just loved doing it. We were doing it out of sort of, it was a labor of love for us. But I can put myself in the mindset of a small channel that does give them quite a lot of motivation just to see any kind of earnings. And I
That's
think it
where
will.
we disagreed the
Yeah.
other day when we were just talking about this ourselves. Like, I don't
Mhm.
think it does give that motivation. I see
I
that and
think
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
I don't know. I'm
I think
different.
it can. I think it can. Like what I'm saying is that it wouldn't dissuade me. Um, but I can put my like self in the headspace of someone where it's a bit of a kick in the balls, and it might just sort of they might just think, well, what's the point? Like, because like I know 1,000 subscribers, it really isn't that hard to get if you commit to it.
Yeah.
But some people see that as a huge number of subscribers, and it might seem like a mountain, and this might be the
It
thing
is.
that stops them from hiking that up that mountain. They
Well,
might be
if
like,
it
well,
does, then fuck them. They weren't. Their heart wasn't in it anyway. If
maybe
it
it
was,
was,
yes,
maybe it was.
no. If it takes that little to dissuade you from doing YouTube, then YouTube is not for you. Like,
It might be that maybe all they need is that little motivation, and they were
no,
about
they
to
don't need
start.
10 cents. If you're that fickle
But they're
that
not.
that's
It's not
going to
about
be
the
the thing
money,
that
Jace.
dissuades you, it's probably
You're being
shit
fickle.
content anyway. No,
No,
no.
you can't say
Fucking
that.
Kumite, bitch. I'm going to yell at you and
Stop it.
fuck that.
I'm not having another Kumite on my hands. Um, but yeah, like obviously the money isn't much, but I don't think some people look at it in terms of the money that they're making because it is next to nothing. I think it might just be something that they're like, well, I put a lot of work into this. I want my 10 cents. I don't give a shit. I want that to be in my Google account. I want that
No,
10 cents because I
I
tried hard.
think it will be better. You will never see that 10 cents unless you make $100
Doesn't matter.
anyway.
It's more symbolic than anything. They're like,
No,
yes,
I
I
think
got
that this will actually give people a goal to work towards and will get them producing more content and being driven to meet that goal. And then at the end of it, they'll
Mhm.
already be very smallly successful rather than working for a year for that 10 cents. If your
Mhm.
goal is to meet the requirements and get 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of watch time, then by the time you reach that, you actually have something, at least a little something. It
Yeah.
has more value, I feel, and I feel like it will push people to.
Well, like we were saying the other day, I think some people, arm around the shoulder people, and some people are kick up the ass people. It's going to be good for the people that respond well to a kick up the ass.
Yeah.
That's going to light a fire under them, and they're going to go for it and produce more content at a higher rate. But the arm around the shoulder people, they're going to be so depressed.
Fuck them, soy boys, pussies, get out of here,
Oh
get off
God.
my platform.
Yeah. Well,
No, I'm an arm around the shoulder person, but
hmm,
sometimes I'm a kick up the ass person, and I haven't been
yeah,
doing shit. And now I'm on this stupid fucking live stream, so there you go.
that's true. It has. It's you've produced so much content compared to your usual sort of production rate at the moment. You're
But it's for
flying.
other people.
Well, no, you've got three things on your channel now in quick succession. You had the collab you did with Ed, you had your video, and now you've got this stream. So it has had an instant effect on you.
Okay.
Um, and I'm imagining right now you're racking up quite a few hours.
Suit said you heard it here first. Day said go kill yourselves if you're a small
Yeah,
channel.
it's incredibly callous day.
Yes.
He's got a point. But yeah, I'm definitely not a kick up the ass kind of person right now, considering I've got a hemorrhoid. Um,
No. No, that's causing you all sorts of problems.
I'm an armor on the shoulder guy at the moment.
Arm around the butt.
Uh, Well, I mean, see, 4,000. Murphy says 4,000 a month, and honestly, not everyone has time to watch videos, so keep them interesting and short. If you do live streams, it doesn't matter. Before you know it, even if you hate the live stream, you find that you've been watching it for 10 minutes at least. Like,
Yeah.
So you always get more with live streams. You always get more watch time.
Yeah.
So we've done a few live streams on our channel, right? Not many on Very Nearly Viral. But the ones we do say they get about 2,000 views in a week, 2,000 and a half maybe. We get so much more views on one watch time on one of them live streams than we would on a video that gets 5K views.
Yeah.
Because it's only 10 minutes.
So like even if people are flicking through, if you do live stream, we should just do marathon.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that like I don't like about this is I'm not a big live stream person, and it's going to push so many people towards streaming more now.
Yeah, well, Andy Warski stopped making content entirely. He's just doing live streams now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that. I prefer crafted content of some kind.
I do too.
I need to be in a proper sort of right frame of mind to watch a live stream for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. Or it has to be something specific I'm interested in.
Yeah. So now
shitting on live streams. Keep watching, guys. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, live streams great. This live stream's different.
Yeah, this live stream's great.
Check out her Streamlabs link. Give her some money. She needs it. There's because they already did the super chats, right? They introduced super chats, which everyone was live streaming when the super chats came in, and now it's going to double up again, and it's just going to be live stream mania at the moment, I reckon.
Yeah, well, that's where a lot of people are making their money, and I don't know why I do YouTube. I do YouTube because I like it, but in my case, I do produce content very slowly because I'll only be fucked with it if I'm really into it. And usually I have to do it while the iron's hot. Like I have so many ideas, but I just don't put them into practice. And usually I'll have an idea, be like, oh, I should do this. And then it just falls by the wayside. So if I do something, it's usually really quick. And I've always been like that. I'm trying to get out of that.
Yeah. I mean, you'll find it is like ultimately more rewarding to take your time with a video and maybe do it over like a week to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think. Because you'll see it and you'll be like, wow, this is like a masterpiece.
Double T says, I prefer a properly produced vid, but honestly, the only live stream I watch is a Kumite. See, the Kumite has a thing going, and it's a fucking runaway train right now. It is really good. Like, at first, I was like, this is retarded. I hate this. Because, like, I didn't like Tonka's whole yelling thing. But now I kind of get it. And you know what? I find myself watching it every fucking day for at least a little bit. If it's like not something I'm interested in.
Every time I call you, I can hear the Kumite on in the background.
I'm watching the fucking Kumite. He's doing it right. He's got something going on. And
Tonka is like I couldn't give a shit about anyone else they have on there. Like Tonka's good at what he does.
Yeah, he is. He's got a thing, and I cannot blame him for that. So
he's you can't. He's adapted going from being a wrestler to a streamer very well. He's implemented the skills he learned cutting promos and shit into like
and he doesn't even have to talk. Like half the time it's other people fighting for him, and then he'll just chime in and lay the smackdown, and like it's a great formula. Like I can't hate on him at all for it. I really can't. Like,
well, it works, man. He's making mad bank, isn't he?
Yeah. Yep.
You can't. The thing is, as well, it's good. Like, there's a lot of people I feel that get jealous when other people are doing well and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
And they shouldn't, because this community is a small little bubble, right?
Mm-hmm.
And anyone bringing in fresh subscribers is good overall for everybody else.
Yeah, probably, because this genre is dying completely. Yeah. Like, nobody cares anymore. Everything's already been said. It's just rehashing at this point. Tired. Yeah. So if you can bring, like, Jerry Springer into it, like...
Yeah.
You know, it might not be like the most objectively respectful thing to do, but if you're the one doing it, like you're gonna get a ton of hate and be prepared for that, and people calling you drama channel and whatnot. That's fine. I wish he would take more accountability for that and like own it. Be like, whatever, bitch, it works. But when they say it's not a drama thing and that they're bringing attention to important issues, sometimes, yeah. But most of the time, nah. And, you know, you just got to balance that and be able to take that, because, like, I still feel that way, but I respect the fuck out of it on another level. So,
yeah,
like,
well,
I've kind of come around to it. Like, I get it.
Tonka knows what he's doing, and he doesn't take this shit to heart at all. He doesn't give a fuck, you know. He's essentially he's making people into marks. Is what he's doing, and people don't realize that they're getting sucked up in all this drama, but it's all done for the purpose of sucking people in. Whether you hate watch him or you watch him because you like him, you're still watching him and boosting all his streams in the rankings. So, gotta take your beanie off to that, I think.
Yeah, I really do. Suit Yourself says, gas day. Chris Warski is missing in action is an important issue. Yeah, it is. Where the fuck is he? I always said, like, way back when this first started, when Andy was like, I'm not pussy anymore. Fuck you, bitch. Not pussy anymore. I love Tokusatsu, Kumite, blood sports. That's all I'm doing now. I stopped making videos. Where is Chris? He had surgery, like, on his shoulder or some shit. He's just disappeared, and he hasn't made a reemergence. And
he tweeted.
Andy says he's behind the scenes now and, like, setting shit up. But, like, I wonder how he feels. I wonder how Chris Warski feels.
I think this is a Marina Joyce type thing. I think he's got fucking Chris somewhere in the basement.
Yeah. Chris has got to come on a live stream from the basement and just be like...
blinking in a weird erratic manner. Yeah. Making heart signs with his hands.
Yeah. I love you.
Well, it wouldn't matter if he blinks anyway. You can't tell when his eyes are open. But...
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I went that low. Yeah. But yeah, I think
Thorn knows where Chris went.
Where did Chris
go? Production, yeah.
Okay.
But I miss him though. I feel like he balanced Andy out. Like Andy's just like manic as fuck now.
Well, he is. I keep ragging on Andy.
Yeah.
He's responded a couple times, like but it's kind of funny. Like Andy.
Well, you were on a show back when it was just Warski Live Pussy, Andy.
Yeah. See, because I was having a go at him for the Crazy Hair stream on that, and it became quite awkward, I felt.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly.
Like, he acts tough, but he's really not. Like, he's
pretty sensitive.
Yeah.
He is sensitive. But, you know, he's been influenced heavily by Tonka. I just feel that Tonka's very good at what he does, and Andy's you can see through it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But
Andy's easily impressionable. Like,
saying that, Andy's doing really well. You know, he's got a bigger viewership than Tonka, so he's essentially taken Tonka's format, and it's more popular. You know?
Yeah. Which is kind of like whatever, but he's also bringing more attention to Tonka, so
yeah. I mean, they're all benefiting from it, to be honest.
Symbiotic relationship.
Guess if you can get guests like Richard Spencer on, that's going to be very sort of provocative. You know, that stream, fucking Sargon versus Spencer.
Yeah.
You know, I guess these are people that would never go on the Kumite that Andy Warski can get.
Yeah. Well, Styx was on that live stream too, and they had a live stream about the Styx pedophile situation, where it was basically shopped images of him, like, maybe hitting on a 15-year-old, but it was photoshopped images. They weren't real. And Styx like went on there. He's like, fucking flag this video. See, I watched the fucking Kumite. I love it. Love it.
You got Super Chat Day.
I did.
You got Super Chat.
God, thank you.
Is that your first ever Super Chat?
Yeah. No, I got $2 once before, but this is $5. This is definitely the most. Thank you, Double T. He says, for the secret way to overcome YouTube demonetization vid, many lulls were had. Keep doing what you're doing. Good night. Thank you. I'm going to type it too. That's awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Double T. Didn't you really like the editing on that video? Didn't you think it was really well edited? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good job on that day.
You're not getting any of that money. You edited it. Okay, so I had this idea in my head, but I don't know how to edit beyond the basics. And so I was like, okay, I have this idea. And so I told him the idea, and I'm like, I'm gonna say this stuff and get clips of like the Kumite and other stuff. And while I say live stream, make it absolutely insane, like kind of like the Power Thirst commercials, like Power Thirst. Yeah.
Gratuitous amounts of energy.
Yeah. Basically that. And you did that, and you kind of took it up to 11, though. Like, it went even crazier than I was expecting, which is what I had in mind in the first place.
To be fair, I wasn't entirely too sure what you wanted because you were kind of vague at the same time. You just said like, do it kind of like the fucking like, oh, do I suck? Do
Yeah,
I?
I just laughed at that.
Cheers, mate.
Hi.
Yeah, you just said do the thing like you did with the Lacey dabbing on the corpse thing, which
Yeah.
was only short, and yours went on for what, 2 minutes? So I wasn't entirely too sure how to make it last 2 minutes, but you did say like put stream clips in and shit. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So I just kind of lost my mind with it a little bit, but
Yeah.
I like weird shit like that. Like I worried when I was doing the dabbing thing because I was like, I don't know if anyone's going to find that funny. It might just stand out like a
That was
sore
my
thumb.
favorite part.
Yeah, I really liked it. I was laughing so much, especially when the screen sort of zooms off and explodes for no reason. Yeah. I like confusing people. I don't know why. Hey, hopefully we can do a stream of The Amazing Atheist soon, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. You got a lot of controversy.
Oh my God, Bearing
shit.
$7.
Baron Cab, thank you. Most. Here's money because I tricked Roy, so money for a day. Nice. Thank you, Baron Cab.
I know what Baron Cab's
Why did he trick you? What'd he do?
So he's like, I was at the pub and he messaged me. He's like, hey, dude, I got Steve Shives on my stream right now. He's like, do you want in? And I was like drunk.
Out of you?
And I'm like, and then he like messaged me back because I don't think I responded. He's like, oh, I see. So you're going to talk about Steve Shives in public, talk shit about the guy, but when I've got him on my stream, you go all quiet. And then like I saw that he had it. I'm like, oh shit, dude, hang on, I got my last drink. I'll be home soon. And like I got home and I checked it. He's like, hey, I hope you didn't run home. I was just fucking with you. Like, not really.
Oh God, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
What did TJ call you? Alternate universe, Steve Shives?
And called Lacey the guy from The Cure. Yeah.
Yeah. So it would have been like Steve Shives versus alternate universe Steve Shives.
The new and the better Steve Shives.
A more scuzzy Steve Shives.
That made no sense. It's like I guess he called me Steve Shives because I have a beard.
I don't know. Like, his beard isn't even that noticeable, though.
It wasn't a very good sort of, you know. I don't think it was.
Maybe because he wore that sweater I like.
Maybe. Steve Shives wears a black T-shirt. He doesn't wear a sweater.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But no, I wasn't wearing a cap. I don't know where he pulled that out of.
Yeah.
But TJ found the video funny. I'll have you all know. Kind of liked it. So he's agreed to come on a live stream with me at some point.
Yeah, his fans are vicious.
Oh God!
All the comments on that thing are crazy.
Well, his fans are. I don't think he's got a particularly good fan base. I think they are quite childish. He's everybody's first skeptic channel.
Yeah, he was.
Like you know when you get them little toys, like my first vape.
Yeah.
My first. He's like my first skeptic channel. Like you get little links to TJ channel, like in kid writing.
Yeah.
And then you stop liking him after like what 4 months, and you start watching other people. Tends to be the thing. So I imagine a lot of his fans are just really aggressive sort of teenagers who want blood.
Yeah, probably. Who are just discovering atheism, and they're like, "Fuck you, mom."
But I was really happy because without them, it never would have got like 20-something thousand views. You know,
that's true. Yeah.
So they really did boost it, and we gained like 400 subscribers out of that video. So it was good. I feel like I'm a real YouTuber now. Like, you want that video that pisses a lot of people off. I think.
Yeah.
I always did. I kind of, not to say that I wasn't happy with like everyone liking all our videos, but I was like, I wanted one really controversial one because
Yeah.
we always do videos. I'm like, oh, this one might be a bit controversial, and it never is. Like we did Sean Head and I'm Skeptic. We did the crazy hair one with you against Blair White and Andy.
Yeah. It was a tiny bit controversial, but not really.
Well, I always think because we must share some subscribers, so I'm more worried about like our subscriber base, half of them turning on us.
Yeah.
But then I think, well, if they're going to do that, then fuck them. If they can't take, like, we disagree with them on one thing. So it's like, well, I agree with you on everything else, but I'm going to get really salty over this one thing and unsubscribe.
Yeah.
So
well, it kind of shows people's bias.
Yeah, but they never do. They never do. They always stick with us. So
yeah, that's good.
Props, guys.
Yeah.
And so I think we needed a load of outside fans to come in and hate the video.
Yeah.
Which happened.
So what else do I have in this title?
You've got the Jordan Peterson thing in there.
I do. I just watched that.
Yeah.
But I kind of don't want to talk about it unless people want us to talk about it.
Do you want us? Hit 1 in the chat if you want us to talk about the Jordan Peterson, Kathy Newman interview, and 2 if you don't.
Yeah, there we go. That will see democracy in action.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it?
I did enjoy it. Yeah.
I thought it was good.
I guess for now. Oh, people. Okay. 2 people want us to do it. Oh, they say it's buffering. Is it buffering for anybody else? Okay, fine. They want us to talk about Jordan Peterson interview. I just watched it. It was really interesting. I want Jordan Peterson to be my psychologist because I think he'd be really good for me and really good for people who have depression issues, who are like kind of intelligent. I'm not gonna say highly intelligent because I'm not base mama.
Yeah.
But
you have an above average IQ, Laura.
I do, and have depression issues and are kind of stifled by the world and don't realize that they can actually do shit. And I feel like he would kick my ass and be like, no, you gotta do this, this, and this. I'd be like, okay, we'll do it.
Yeah.
I need somebody to like guide me and tell me what to do and be like, no bullshit about it.
Yeah.
And I respect him. Like, I've had a lot of psychologists in the past who I just don't respect. Like, that's a hard thing with psychologists. Like, if you don't respect them or you feel like you're smarter than they are, you kind of disregard everything they tell you.
Yeah. They kind of need to be powerful in a way, like quietly powerful.
Yeah.
To get through to you.
Yeah, it's a weird combo of like empathy and intelligence that I need out of a psychologist to actually take what they say into regards. What's this question? What do I feel about what? What do I feel about
Go on, Handel. Elaborate. Well, so did you know much about Jordan Peterson before you saw this interview?
Yes. I knew him from that scandal when
the university woman. So that's the only thing I knew him from before this. I knew his name and stuff, and I knew the kind of things that he talks about. So I watched that interview, and I was pretty impressed with it. I was like, oh, okay. He seems like quite a genuine dude. He doesn't seem like just a provocateur for the sake of it, like Milo is.
Yeah.
So I was like, he seems to actually care about what he's saying.
And then I found an interview with him. Saying.
I think I found you guys, if you want to go and search this, I think it's for I think it's Radio 5 Live, Jordan Peterson. And they're like, so we've got a couple people here. They're like, we saw you break down crying once when like you were talking about like men like sending you mail saying how much you've helped them and they've never heard any encouragement their entire lives and you're the only one to give it and stuff. And he's like, he starts talking and he starts crying there and then when he starts remembering the letters he's got. He's very sincere. I think he really is trying to make the world a better place. So, and the Kathy Newman interview, like she went into that just thinking he's a twat, he's a misogynist, he probably just hates women, he's almost a shitlord. And they really weren't. She was not prepared for him with the sort of level of sincerity and quiet confidence he brought.
Yeah, but she was willing to fight all the way.
Oh, cheers, Internal. I appreciate that. I'm now a fan of yours after you said that.
Yeah, she fought him like tooth and nail, like deliberately misinterpreting things and being like, well, you think this then? It's like, no, no, I don't. Like, and he had to elaborate. And I think that was ultimately good because it got like his pure points across. Like, you can't take clips of that interview and be like, see, he's a piece of shit. Like, that's the difference between like Jordan Peterson and Richard Spencer. Like, you can take clips of Richard Spencer, like, once you actually give Richard Spencer a platform to talk in, like, these days people call everybody a Nazi, right? So it's hard to take seriously who they say is a Nazi. Like, they say Count Dankula is a Nazi. He's not. Like, he's pretty left wing, actually. I mean, he's more of a centrist, but like, he's definitely not a racist. And where was I going with this?
We were talking about like well, like we were saying, like he's not just a shitlord, and you're saying it's easy to call people.
Oh yeah,
Nazi,
so
and
if
you
you
could
give
take
a person a platform like Richard Spencer, you can actually hear their opinions from their own mouth. Like, it's like the dig your own grave thing. Once actually the first time I saw Richard Spencer actually give a good interview was with Roaming Millennial. People were giving her shit for giving him a platform. Well, give the fucking guy a platform, and people who are like me, who are sick of the SJW shit and who aren't like just calling everybody a Nazi. Like, I kind of figured maybe he was all right because the way they throw that around these days. And when I heard him speak, I was like, oh shit, he's actually fucking racist. All right, fuck that. Like, I was able to come to my own conclusion by actually hearing him speak.
Yeah, it's the Louis Theroux technique. You just you give them enough rope to hang themselves.
Yeah, is Louis Theroux a bad guy for giving like bigots a platform? No, it's an expose. It's basically like,
and you probe them, gently and get them to reveal themselves as terrible people. You know,
it's called having tact.
But anyway, getting back on point, Jordan Peterson's not the kind of guy that will reveal himself to be an asshole, because he's clearly not.
Everything is so thought out.
Yeah. And she must have done no research. She didn't know what he was talking about in it. She kept quoting his book.
Yeah.
And she never knew the point he was making. She'd just take a sentence.
Yeah.
And be like, that sounds bad. And he's like, well, what I was saying there was, and then he'd elaborate on it, and then she'd have nothing to say. And then she'd just be like, so basically you're saying women are bad. And it's like, no, that's not what I said. And he'd just sit there and he'd let her stew in her own silence for a second.
Yeah.
And then the most ridiculous part of it is like, so basically you think our society should be like lobsters.
Hey,
Hi, Undoomed.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Good. We're just having a private little intimate stream.
Pretty well.
Talking about anything we want.
Roy sent me a link. Are we live or what?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Ah, okay.
And dude, we were just talking about the Jordan Peterson, Kathy Newman interview.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch that?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Like it? You make it sound like it's a movie.
Was it entertaining?
I think it was interesting, and I think the woman, whoever the hell she is an idiot. The only thing she managed to do was straw man and go, oh, so you're saying, you could probably sum it up with that.
Yeah. Like I say, she really didn't do much research on him. She didn't know any of his points, and I don't think it's that she took him out of context. I think she just would read like one sentence that sounded bad without taking on the greater point of what he was trying to say. And it was laughable.
It was like just constant straw manning.
Yeah, like that bit when she's like, so basically you want us all to be like lobsters. It's like, no, that's not what he was making a point about, like, us not being able to escape our biology because the lobster's immune system is so similar to ours. And if you look at the way animals behave, it's not all sort of, societal behaviors we've learned. Some of it comes from biology. But she just breaks it down to like, so we should be like lobsters. Like,
yeah, I mean, she's just retarded.
Yeah.
I don't know why she agreed to do that, because she was clearly out of her depth.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad she did it though, because he was able to explain and elaborate on all the talking points that they do take out of context, because they're so eager to take these little things and interpret it in their own way. And it's basically the exact opposite of what he's saying. So it was nice that he was able to actually elaborate on it. And
yeah, it was so funny every time she should go like, so you're saying, and he's like, no, I'm not saying that at all. And then he just started laughing and shit.
Yeah, I loved it when he just like couldn't help but laugh. It's like, oh my god, what are you doing?
What are you, retarded? No, I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah. And he got her like a couple of times where she actually conceded. It's like, so are you saying it's like bad for people to have to fight for their positions? Like, you're probably not very agreeable. And she's like, no. It's like, isn't that fair? It's like, yeah. She like the point she was trying to make is that it is a male dominated industry. So if you're a woman, you have to fight like a man. And that's basically like the crux she was laying it on. And saying like, well, it shouldn't be that way. That's why it's patriarchy, because it's set up in this parameter for women to have to be more like men and not like themselves. And he's like, okay, well, you can go get it if you're a woman. You're not barred, but this is the arena you're going to have to fight in. But like, sure, make a women-centric corporation and see how it goes. And there are women-centric corporations, and some of them do all right, but like, it's not the world we live in. Like, it's like a world of make-believe. It's like, maybe these shouldn't be the parameters we're in, but they are.
There are plenty of men who aren't competitive, and they become garbage men or sewer workers or whatever. You don't. It's not like you're born competitive if you're a man, but if you're going to make it to the top, you have to be competitive. It's simple as that. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Do you know what was kind of like shocking to me was the fact that Channel 4 uploaded the entire Jordan Peterson Kathy Newman interview onto their YouTube channel, which I thought was pretty good because she obviously lost it. And Channel 4 still uploaded it. So I was like, oh, that was cool. But today, like, I'm reading about how like oh, we've hired security because now we're just getting tons of death threats for her. Which seems like damage control in a way. Like, it's like, hey, forget about how badly she was schooled in the interview. We were right all along. Like, his fans are now harassing her. So.
Yeah. I mean, what do you need security experts for trolls writing "kill yourself" on the internet? Get over yourself.
And they've not provided any proof either. Like, they just say it. And, So yeah, I don't know. I found that interesting. I think it is just damage control. What else? What else did you have in the title, Day?
Meeting YouTubers IRL.
Oh, okay.
Undoomed, have you met any other YouTubers in person?
No.
Really?
That's I'm anonymous, remember?
Oh yeah, I guess that does make sense. I met one, and Roy, you met quite a few in one of those meetups. We didn't go to VidCon or anything. It's nothing as cool, but not as cool as that. But yeah.
I think Irate Bear is supposed to be organizing a big meetup somewhere in England. I don't know. Apparently Sargon's coming and Dankula coming. So we'll see how that goes. It must be like an alternative to Kilroy, which is just turns total shit.
Is anyone going to that now, or is it dead?
God, I don't know anybody who is like excited for it anymore.
But it's still on, or?
It is still on currently, so they say.
Yeah, but I've not heard anything up to date on that because there were a lot of refund requests coming in.
Yeah.
And then Base Mama froze the refund thing on PayPal.
Well, I guess she had a hard time. She had to do this verification stuff. So it was frozen because she had to verify. But I guess like her and Sister Danger were the ones running it. And Sister Danger like fucked her over. I guess, and she doesn't have to log in, and so she had a problem where she had to submit a bunch of shit for verification purposes to enable that feature again. I don't know if she's done it or not. Since then, this was like 2 weeks ago, so hopefully she's done it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
Obviously, I wasn't going to that one either, so.
No.
Do you think you'd ever be interested in going into one of these conventions?
Only as when nobody knows who I am.
Yeah, but your voice is so recognizable, though.
That's true.
Yeah, I guess I'd have to just shut up and be one of the plebs standing around listening.
Just observe.
Yeah.
Like a solid snake.
You could try and put on a little girl's voice.
Yeah.
Do you know how to do a British accent? Just do a British accent the whole time.
Yeah, that you'd forget yourself after 5 minutes.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm not that good at accents anyhow, so I'd probably fuck that up.
All right, during this interlude, I'm gonna get another beer. You guys figure out another topic to talk about. Talk shit, okay?
Oakley dokley.
Okay.
So, how is the YouTube channel going? Apparently, it was not so good the last time I spoke to you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there hasn't been any specific problem or anything. It's just the usual, getting demonetized all the time for all videos, basically. Yeah. So I guess that was it, right? Because I don't have any other specific problems.
Has it gotten any better, or are most of your videos still getting demonetized?
Well, strangely enough, they haven't demonetized the video where I go through the lawsuit against Google.
Oh, really?
That was weird.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, maybe it hasn't gotten many views though, but I guess people aren't really that interested. But I was kind of expecting them to sort of press hard on that fucking demonetization button on that thing. But no.
So did you, what do you think about the new sort of monetization sort of threshold of the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 yearly watch minutes, hours even?
Yeah, I think that's not good. That's a bad system. I don't think that watch hours is a good metric.
Yeah.
Because it'll those who do short form animation stuff.
Yeah. And, we didn't talk about that actually. It's really going to fuck over the animators.
Yeah. That's a lot of views if you're just doing like 20-second videos. Then you have to get up to, what is it? It'll be like 150,000 views basically to get up to that.
Something like that. Yeah.
That is a shit ton of views, especially if you're a small channel, and that's what you are. If you're eligible to get cut off at this threshold. So 150,000 views. Yeah. Don't know if you can make that.
It'd be difficult. I mean, do you think though that like the creators that are monetized now, because I don't know if this is, we were speculating about this before, but will, like, say if your next video is monetized because your channel is obviously eligible, will you get like priority now when it comes to the algorithm, because like 99% of all channels will be demonetized soon? Like, is it going to boost everyone's views that are monetized still?
I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter because they demonetize the individual videos 90% of the time anyhow. Yeah.
I've never worked out how to get around it. Some of our videos are demonetized and they're not even about anything bad. And some of them that are about a more extreme topic will keep monetization. And I don't know why. I can't figure it out.
The weird, I mean, that engine, there's something seriously wrong with it, because it can be monetized and then demonetized and then monetized again and then demonetized again. And, you never know what's going on. you can apply for an appeal and then get it monetized, and then they demonetize it again, and then you can't appeal anymore. It's just whatever.
Yeah.
So confusing. Do you have a Patreon, Undoomed?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I think that's what's keeping a lot of YouTubers afloat these days.
Yeah. It's not a big Patreon or anything, but I got one.
Yeah.
I mean, we've always made way more money out of Patreon than ad revenue, even when all of our videos were monetized.
Yeah,
so,
I think I upload infrequently to get a good Patreon base. I would need to upload way more. But you know, I don't want to. I don't want to just shit out content.
Yeah.
Yeah. So has it not pushed you to do more live streams?
Well, I mean, pushed. I suppose it's pushing me, but I don't know. I haven't really done that many live streams.
Because I feel like a lot of people are picking up the slack of, or at least supplementing video content with live streams. Because
sure.
Yeah, you get the option of super chats, and also your view time, your watch time will go up, just because usually they are longer format than videos, mostly. And,
sure.
Yeah.
View time doesn't really matter to me since I'm obviously over the threshold.
Yes.
But yeah, sure. That's pretty much what you have to do if you're going to live off YouTube. But I do have a day job, so I just stream when I really feel like it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's good. And if that's the way you can do it, I think that's the way you should do it. And
yeah. I don't really like this thing that they're constantly pushing people to do live stream. That's I don't understand why, because it's obviously the most expensive thing for YouTube to do. It takes up a huge amount of hardware resources and processing power to do. And that's why they need the huge data centers to expand all the time. And, you know, when they could push people to make good content, and it would be a lot cheaper for them. And so the only thing they would have to do is just implement the super chat into the comments and have super comments, and people could.
That'd be nice.
I like that about VidMe. VidMe had a tipping system where you could just leave a tip on a video. I think that'd be really good.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand fucking streams usually. I mean, there are some streams that are interesting, but there's this everyone's fucking streaming, and they're basically just sitting bullshitting like you'd sit with your buddy at the fucking pub or something.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. It's like, I don't need to listen to this.
Well, the problem is with it, like, it's fine, right? If you like came to YouTube and you had some sort of dedicated stream channel where you put a lot of thought and effort into your streams, and they're real interesting, they're almost like radio shows, like, and you've got a nice little format, and it stays sort of interesting from start to finish, that's fine. But the problem is, it's made a lot of people that not necessarily, like, don't really want to stream. You can tell they don't want to stream, and they're garbage at it. You know, they make decent videos, and now they'll just do like 3-4 hour long live streams that are just fucking vapid. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to. I can't. And it just takes up my fucking timeline. All my subscriptions are just full of streams now. I'm like,
yeah, and YouTube can't be. It can't be good for YouTube, like I said, either. With all this, it's bringing down the platform. It's. I mean, if there's one thing that's lower than cat videos, it's fucking streams.
Have you watched the Kumite at all on Doomed?
Once or twice.
Yeah, that's like a big thing, and I think streaming's more prevalent in this sort of community, like this genre of YouTubers who used to make anti-SJW videos, because those videos aren't really first of all, they're all demonetized, so you don't get anything from that. Second of all, they're not bringing in the views that they used to, because it's kind of like everything's been said and done. And how many times can you hear the same arguments over and over? It's like almost like just everybody already knows it. Unless something super huge happens, there's nothing you can really say besides the same old shit. So a lot of people, I feel like, have gone to streams in this community and genre of YouTube videos.
Well,
so
I think that is incorrect, though.
Really? Why?
Because that's exactly what the news does. They do the exact same every fucking day, and there's still a need for it. You know, somebody has to talk about the thing that everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that commenting on what's going on in society is a fashion thing.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think a lot of like the YouTubers who have been around for a while, like you and Armored Skeptic and like all those channels who already had a pretty big viewership are going to be like the people that people watch for that kind of stuff. But as a lot of new people try and get into the same genre, they find like that they're not getting the same sort of recognition because all the bigger YouTubers like you, Armor Skeptic, Chris Reagan, Chew on Head, The Amazing Atheist, even like Bearing, all those people are already on it. And so, like me, if I tried to start an anti-SJW channel and I was going to call out the same exact thing you would already get the view. And so would like the 5 other like big YouTubers in that genre. I wouldn't get it because people would be like, "Who's a bitch?" Like trying to tell me about this. Like,
well, it's evolved as well though, if you think about it, because so the anti-SJW content at first used to be a lot of ripping on a random feminist or like a bedroom feminist, like, oh my god, did you know about the wage gap, guys? And then it's like, oh, the wage gap isn't real because of this, and this. That shit doesn't fly anymore. That doesn't cut it. Now it's changed to shit like the Jordan Peterson stuff, like university campuses, the media. Like it's changed from bedroom feminist to like a slightly bigger version of it now. I don't think the bedroom feminist stuff cuts it anymore with people. Which
that's the difference, I think. Like the bedroom feminists are easy to pwn, right? But like the bigger, more political issues, not just like, look at this retard, they don't understand life. The bigger, more political issues, you have to be more politically minded and kind of understand more things than just like, oh, these statistics aren't right because they were taken from this source and whatnot. Like you have to be more all-encompassing to cover things.
Well, you have to be entertaining. That's the main thing. That's what
that too. You have to be both.
That's what I hate about. That's what I hate about those SJW videos is that it's just hours and hours of preaching. You know, they're just pontificating, standing on their fucking laurels and telling you how to live and shit, and no sense of humor, no fun. It's just idiots telling you what you can and can't do. And that's certainly not something that I think is going to fly.
Yeah.
You laughing at Kristen's comment?
Yeah.
Me too.
Handel called me a bedroom bellend as well. Cheers, guys. Yeah. Why do I always get so much abuse from every chat I'm in? Why? This needs to stop. This let's rip on Roy meme. I don't like it anymore. It's gotten old.
There you go. That's why you get it, because you get testy.
Yeah, this started it. You started it and you loved it at first.
Maybe I'm baiting them still, guys. Maybe.
Oh.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm a complicated guy. You'll never know.
Bit of a masochist, I guess.
Yeah. You got to give the people a bad guy, I feel.
Yeah, a heel, right?
Yeah. I'm the heel. Yeah. So, have you like still, got the same kind of passion you had for YouTube when your channel like exploded on Doomed, or are you a bit like sort of worn out by it?
Well, yes and no, I guess. I mean, I still just do videos when I feel like it, and on the subjects I feel like. I have the luxury, since I have a day job, to not care about what the everyone, what the current hip thing is to talk about, or you know, to do the exact same video that everyone's done 200 times already, stuff like that. So in that sense, I still have that same passion because I can still do the videos I want to do, and if I find something that I think this will be fun to do or it'll be entertaining, I can do that, whatever it is. On the other hand, of course, it's very depressing with all the demonetization, and that took a little bit of the wind out of it because, like anyone else, I was still sort of contemplating if this could be like a thing you could do full time. But I guess that's just not possible.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think YouTube's gonna stay the main video platform for? I give it like 3 years before something else comes along that people actually feel is viable. Well, that is objectively viable that people feel like switching over to.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously going to be the platform for the foreseeable future. It's obviously not possible to look into the future, but
well, the problem is like that. I mean, so YouTube kind of has a monopoly.
Yeah.
Just because, like, I know a lot of people are getting demonetized now, but there's a lot of mainstream channels that aren't getting demonetized. So, you know, Let's Plays and toy review channels, like these channels are pulling in millions and millions of views, and these guys, they're never going to go to any platform other than YouTube because they have no need to. So it's going to be people like us that are going to have to start moving over to a different platform, and we're only going to take a small portion of the YouTube audience with us. You know, so that you might get this really niche platform where all the cool people are at one point.
But like the thing is that
I don't think that's going to cut it though.
Yeah, like the thing is that YouTube is a money sinkhole. Like Google can take it on because they're fucking billionaires, right? Like they can afford to have YouTube be a money pit for them. Any startup is going to have a real hard time finding the right formula that's viable. YouTube should be trying to find it, and I feel like they're going in the opposite direction right now, possibly, to make it actually a moneymaker for them, but they have the luxury of being able to fuck around with different things and not have it matter overall. A startup, like even VidMe closed, like they're fucking done because they can do it. And it's gonna take like a really innovative like kind of new company that is really savvy to like how the internet works to have it be a viable platform that anybody can switch over to and have it make money and be successful.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to have to be an organic thing. You know, it doesn't matter if even if PewDiePie moved over to some other platform, it wouldn't really matter. I think it has to be like someone come up with something that is so outrageously good that people just automatically switch. It happens from time to time, you know. Like when the iPhone came out, suddenly everyone wants a fucking smartphone. And that was because it was so different. So I don't know what it would take, but I don't think it's enough to just have some big YouTubers switch to another site.
Yeah.
I think it would help, though. I think it would make it more valid in the eyes of watchers. I don't think it could hurt. I don't think that's all it takes. But I mean,
do you think it'll ever happen, though, realistically?
It will. It will eventually happen.
Yeah, sure. I mean, there are fluctuations in the market, so
yeah,
it could happen.
Like this is like the MySpace of videos right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Facebook is going to come along one day.
Yeah. I mean, they were huge, so they just they totally went away. And
I feel like history is kind of doomed to repeat itself, even if it does. So you get this new innovative website, right? That's like YouTube, innovative, but it's better than YouTube, right? So no, everyone's monetized and it's all great. But eventually, when you get like that website explodes and you get like billion-dollar sort of sponsorships and ads coming from massive companies, they're eventually going to do what the money wants them to do. So they are going to start demonetizing videos all over again in the same way YouTube did. And it's going to go full circle because they want to be corporate. And as much as they'll say like, oh, we're for the little guy, as soon as you throw like $1 billion in the face, that changes attitudes very quickly. So I think it's just one sort of perpetual circle of bullshit that might happen.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
I love the chat right now. They all do the "Why can't you do this" meme.
Oh shit!
I love it. I love it so much. My chair can't do it. It cannot. I need that $3.99 chair that PewDiePie sells. Someone
send some super chats Dave's way.
Yeah, do it. Why not? Or go to my Streamlabs so Google doesn't get any money from YouTube ever.
Yeah.
Here, I'll link it.
But yeah, I don't know. Where the fuck is Lacey? Lacey probably got back from work, got drunk, and fell asleep by now. I'm assuming. But yeah, is there any other topic? Anything else that's happened lately that was interesting?
Somebody said to talk about Twitch's new availability, but I don't know anything about it, so I can't talk about it.
Not heard of it.
Don't know what that is.
I don't know. I tried streaming on Twitch once through OBS, and it fucked up, and I got scared, and I stopped it.
Yeah. I've played on Twitch a couple times, but I have like 40 watchers, something like that. I don't know what you call them, viewers, followers. So I don't know. Like, it's one of them things as well. Sometimes you want to do something different, and I'm scared to put like a real different type of video on the main channel.
Yeah.
Because I feel it'll drive people to stop watching our actual videos because they'll be like, oh god, they'll stop watching all of our videos because they'll be like, I don't know if this is going to be a proper one or a silly game thing or whatever. And I feel people take us a little less seriously if you dilute your channel at all.
Oh no, I think
are you guys serious?
Yeah, exactly.
You're a big serious channel, huh?
We are a big serious channel.
Just talking about economics and.
The goal is to fix all the world's problems eventually.
Yeah.
We've got through a couple of them so far.
So basically, you're SJWs.
Oh shit!
We get we get called that a lot. To be fair.
Yeah, you guys do. We're just centrists, you guys.
Sure. It's mainly like the backlash is never usually that bad. It's usually when we have a go at another anti-SJW person.
Oh, Ranting Monkey's in the chat. Should we invite him in? Ranting Monkey, do you want to come in? I like you. Whenever I watch your videos, your little jingle thing after your face is very nice and comforting to me.
Hello, everybody. Ranting Monkey here. He's so relaxing.
Yeah.
And chill. Like,
I just put on I binge like 4 videos at a time with him. Like, I'll start out with the newest one and then do a few I haven't seen, just because like usually I'm like it's like in the morning and I'm like half awake and it's just great to put on.
Oh, he's great morning viewing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which is funny because you get Ranting Monkey and then the morning Kumite.
I know. I get calm and then I get angry.
Oh, he's on his way to bed. Okay.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, I had a nice chat with him the other day.
Yeah.
He was.
I don't think I've ever streamed with him. We nearly streamed once.
I think maybe I've streamed once with him, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
So on Doomed, so you say you don't really like streams, but you do jump on the odd stream. I mean, do you enjoy being on streams?
Well, of course, especially when it's not mine.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. Like, I get nervous if it's my thing.
Yeah, plus, if I say something stupid, your channel's taken down.
Exactly, yeah.
I can come on here and be all, say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I forgot about that.
What is it?
What?
Well, we've streamed twice on Ed's channel. I forgot. Yeah, but Night Monkey. So it was like, what did I do? Oh, I played shit porn on Opal's channel.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was this girl's first ever live stream, and I had like a sort of minimized tab, and it was like some girl pooping on some guy's head, and she's like, oh, she's all like, come join my first ever live stream, and I'm like, yeah, oh, come on, that'll be great. Like went on, I'm just like, oh, can you present me for a second? I found a funny article or something. Then she presents me, and straight away I just start playing the shit porn. And she's like, oh my god! And she's like hitting like the end stream button, and it just cuts off. It's like the best clip ever. Her first ever stream lasted about 40 seconds.
We did it out of love. Opal's a nice girl.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it's nice to stream when you have something to talk about and someone is fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Then it's fun to stream.
I'm just trying to get them views right now. That watch time. I'm one of the people who's affected by it, so like it's kind of lit a fire under my ass to actually get. So I have over 1,000 subs, but I don't have the watch time because I rarely produce content. So I'm like, fuck it. All this week, this month, till
right.
I think I have like a week and a half to get over 4,000 hours of view time. I don't know how much I need. I just know I'm gonna go for it.
Everybody, just after this,
every day then. Yeah, I mean, fuck. There's no reason for you to not just leave the fucking thing on when you go to sleep. Then.
Yeah. I think it knows.
This is where YouTube has put people. This is what they're driving people to do. So just put on a fucking live stream and go to bed. Someone will keep it running.
Oh yeah, Drunkle.
Yeah, should I give Drunkle? I'll give Drunkle the hangout link. Here, you don't have to come on, but I'm gonna throw it at you if you wanna.
Yeah.
I also threw it out to Count Dankula, but I think he's probably busy, like going to jail and shit.
Yeah.
Is there any news?
Got delayed again, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
pushed
weird.
Back infinitely.
Yeah.
He seems to think they've already decided to convict him.
Don't you have like the right to a speedy trial in Britain?
Apparently not. I don't know. I mean, it's silly anyway because the video is clearly a joke. I mean, it's clearly a joke.
Sure.
And if he would have been on a stage somewhere, and he would have showed that, he's like, "Hey guys, I taught my pug to do a little Nazi salute." There's no way he would have been taken to court. But it's because he's a YouTuber, and they're just like, "Fuck him, let's throw the bucket in."
Yeah, I mean, how many jokes have Monty Python done with Nazis?
That's what I mean. Do stuff all the time. You get guys like Frankie Boyle, who's a proper shock jock of a comedian, and he gets away with saying the most horrendous shit. So it's not exactly fair. It is like double standards. It's like, oh, he's a YouTube guy. You can't say that.
Yeah, that's stupid as hell.
It's not a very respected art form yet, YouTube, I guess.
No, it's not. But it's just so Orwellian.
Hi, Drunkle.
Dude.
Hey.
Oh,
kid.
shit.
How we doing? We got Days, we got Undoomed, we got fucking very, very, very nearly viral's Roy right here. All of my favorite people all up in one joint. How we doing, guys?
Yeah, good.
Pretty good.
We were just
here. Undoomed. What is Undoomed doing in such a low level bar as this?
Yeah.
It's fun to hang around some people I haven't talked to. I haven't talked to Day before, so.
You talk to me. No,
Day is like one of the fucking most brilliant. She's one of the coolest people I've ever met, mate.
Well, maybe you've been on a stream with some other people, but I don't.
No, we talked. We talked for like 2 hours once off air.
No, I know we've talked, obviously, but you're saying I've talked to you, Dave?
Yeah,
you
were giving us dating advice and everything.
It was before me and Roy met in person. And
you were that girl, but you weren't presenting then, so I had no idea who that was.
Oh, okay, maybe not, but that was me. Yeah, and you were saying
I couldn't see you, so I have no memory of that. You were just an avatar then.
It's kind of a joke between us because, like, you told us about meeting your girlfriend and be like, if you're at the airport, because we were talking about how we were scared to meet at the airport. It's like, should we hug or kiss or what? And you're like, if she doesn't kiss you, then she's no longer your girlfriend.
All right, so you guys are out now then, yeah? You guys are out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
okay. What? Fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Right, this is the first time I've been sat on that day. Since I
forgot to tell you.
I just sat on. I didn't even tell my mum.
That's nice to hear that it worked out, because I didn't know that was you.
Lovely,
I didn't know that was you. Yeah.
Romance on the internet, man.
Did you kiss him or what? Did you kiss him or what?
No,
how'd it go? Come on, what'd you do?
Sorry,
I think we hugged, and then we went outside and we vaped. And
all right, so from that moment you knew you were going to be a gay couple.
Yeah. We went outside and we vaped because I was on like a 8-hour flight because I had a layover, and I had vaped. I was like, get me outside, fucking. And then we sat down.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But Roy was like, hey.
I was nervous.
Yeah, he was nervous.
Yeah.
No, sorry, blowjob joke. Carry on.
But
okay.
Oh.
Are you in different countries now or what?
Yeah, we're still in different countries.
Are you joking? If you look at Roy, you can see he's got a fucking bunk bed above him. What the fuck?
She's on top of that, guys.
Yeah,
get down. Get down from there, Dave. Come on, show him.
I understood that you weren't in the same fucking location, but I couldn't be sure if it was. You're still in England, right?
I am. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Dave, you couldn't do better than my boy Roy either. Have you seen that bit? Especially since he trimmed it. Have you seen that bit? Did I notice, mate? I was wanking to that video. Fucking mind you, I was wanking to the one before where you spilled like tomato soup down it. I was wanking to that one too.
I was so glad you wiped that off, because I was like, if he's gonna have that through the whole video, I can't watch this video.
It's one of them things where, like, I don't even do it for effect. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to be puking blood, and there's no way that it's not just going to cling to my beard when I do it. So.
No, I like that as well. I think there's a lot of moments where before, when you were doing your videos before, that you and Lacey would cut it before you started just giggling at each other. But now and again, you leave those little moments in now, and that really means a lot to me. I really like those.
Yeah, I like those too.
Yeah, we used to cut them all out. Because we didn't want to break character ever, but then I was like, why are we taking this so seriously? I mean, ridiculous as it is. So why not have them on top? I like them anyway. They make me laugh.
No, they make me laugh as well, man.
I like to think if you're having a good time filming and you show it, it's kind of infectious.
Oh, definitely. I mean, the moment you start making videos for the sake of it, I think the audience notices.
Yeah.
That's
you guys are really doing some seriously original funny shit on YouTube. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Which is why no one watches Undoomed anymore.
Stealing all these. We're gonna have to do a big expose video on Undoomed. Get a lot of these fans.
I'm gonna have to do something with Undoomed, because every time I send him a link, he fucking ignores it.
Yeah.
I don't ignore it. I just see it late.
I know you're busy. I remember when fucking Big Dicko wanted to do a collaboration with you. It took you about 3 fucking.
Oh, dude, he's fucked.
Oh shit,
he's disappeared.
I hear I hear from him sometimes. Like we do keep contact, you know. But like, you know, what's going on?
What happened to him?
He's got a lot on, mate. So much that he, you know, life.
Okay.
Yeah. He was building a house or
something. You know how that shit gets in the way of YouTube? It's annoying.
Yeah.
Well, Roy had lunch with them or some shit.
We went out for lunch together. Yeah, it was nice.
Oh, did you? Oh shit!
He took me to.
Was that?
How fucking long ago was that? I want to say about 5 months ago.
Fucking hell, okay.
It was a while ago. He was still making videos at the time, though.
Longer than that. It's like
Right.
7 months.
Yeah, that one 5 months ago, bro.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
7, 8 months ago.
Yeah,
Well, he was really
I remember checking his Twitter at some point, and it was like, yeah, last tweet was 6 months ago or something. So he's not very active. I thought he died or something.
I thought.
Oh yeah, that's the worry, isn't it? It's such a shame to lose a content creator of that caliber.
Yeah, but
don't get me wrong.
Really
he was only like fucking 10,000, 15,000 subscribers, but his videos were like rivaling fucking Bering.
Yeah, he was
way better than anything Bering has ever done. Actually, he should have had a lot more than he had.
Read them super chats.
I got a super chat! Yay! Thank you so much, Rusty Shackelford. Says fuck it's Roy Day and Undoom. More music videos, more taunting Roy. Yes, that's what we're all about.
Oh, do you know what, mate?
Don't diss Drunken Uncle though.
That fucking when you were coming out of the Beardbarians woodshed, that music video you did, that fucking nailed it, mate. That was excellent. Fantastic.
Oh, the diss track.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad about that because like I did a diss track against Magog and Bearbarian. Yeah, who were like my captors, right? And then after that, their channels both kind of like, they both got really depressed and stopped like doing as much on YouTube. I'm like, oh no, I hope it wasn't me.
It was all
maybe I should release the girl. I don't know. Yeah. no, it was the one before the diss track, the one where she was coming out. She found an escape route out of Bearbarian Shed. That's the one I'm on about.
Yeah, that's
fucking. I think I left a comment saying it was, but I mean, to be honest, there's not enough music.
Yeah.
Like on YouTube, you know, there's a lot of, you know, you get something like iDubbbz, and then you get, you know, someone just as good as iDubbbz, Day is Dead, doing the same thing. But other than that, it's just responses. Where's the music?
Isn't there a lot of music, though? What do you mean? There's a lot of music.
Well, Undoomed, for instance, who would not pay $200 to hear you rap?
Oh my God, that'd be good.
Thank you.
Oh, let's do it. You and Day should do a duet.
Oh, that'd be great.
Holy shit. We'll call it Undamed.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
That'd be great. Yeah, I don't know, like, because I feel like sometimes music videos, they're hit or miss. Like, if you do a song, sometimes they'll do really well, sometimes they'll do absolute garbage, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Well, as opposed to just making a video,
well,
you know?
I mean it has to be. I mean, there are actually just two types of music videos that can work. Either you're fucking mega famous, and that's your average superstar, basically, and then there's the funny ones, right? You can't really make music videos for an unknown song that's just a serious song.
I suppose the same could be said for like the content, the genre that we're in. Either it's insanely political or just takes the piss out of it.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground, I guess.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I could kind of agree with that. I mean, there's been a couple of exceptions to the rules, but yeah, on the whole, I guess I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard with music because you have to find. First of all, if you do parody songs, it's hard to not get demonetized right away. But that's my favorite thing to do because I like writing lyrics.
Yeah.
And the song's already there. I don't have to find an instrumental track to like come up with a melody and stuff. Like everybody knows it. Yeah.
You ain't got to tell me, right? The fucking intro to Game of Thrones, right? Ba 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 ba. I'm making a different song up every fucking time I'm watching that episode. And one time it came up with fucking Peter Dinklage's name, the guy who plays fucking what's his name? Tyrion Lannister.
Tyrion.
Yeah, he's Peter Dinklage, he's in it. He plays a fucking midget. I was well on it, right?
You should stop loading parody tracks. Like the worst parody tracks ever.
Oh my God, with your voice, that'd be amazing.
Yeah. Don't even bother to sing it.
Right, I gotta go, guys. I gotta admit, I only dropped in just to say hello to you guys.
All right, awesome.
All right, no worries, mate.
It's not often you do a stream. When you do, I like to drop in.
I know.
She's going to do it more regularly from now on.
I need them views. I need 4,000 hours of watch time, Druggle.
Holy shit! Are you below the You're you're not below the threshold.
Yep.
Shit.
She makes a video like every 5 months.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll do it. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'll tell you what. If we do something about people viewing you, will you do something about the amount of videos you make?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right.
It's gonna be changing soon. Very soon.
Okay. That's what I like. No, I
promise.
We'll do something about that, Dane. You're the old guard, mate.
All right.
We'll take care of that.
Thanks,
nice one, Roy. Nice one, Doom. Nice one, Dave. Love you all.
Take care.
Except one, Doom. You ain't got a face. Fuck you.
Right back at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got potato face. Little potato wonky-eyed face.
No, what was this? Laura Luma on Baked Alaska's channel? No, what was that? Did anyone see that?
I don't even know who Laura Luma is. Maybe I do.
I think I know, but I don't really. I'm not sure.
The big kerfuffle for a while now about the alt-right, but not many people do videos on them, I guess.
Oh, really? I think that's the only thing people talk about. I'm fucking sick and tired of it.
Well, they talk about the alt-right a lot, but they're not doing like ponage videos on him or like stuff like that in the same way they have done for years on like feminists and stuff.
Well, that's where I think the switch is. Like, to do ponage videos on alt-right people, you have to have a general knowledge of politics. That to do ponage videos on SJWs, you don't have to have. Like, because people will tear you apart if you're wrong on anything. So you have to be like well-versed, have everything well thought out to make your points. Otherwise, people are just going to be like, blah, blah, blah. See?
Yeah. They're very based, all their arguments are very based in history and science. They're like, oh, ethnostates did work if you go back to Europe in whatever, or you look at Japan and blah, blah, blah. And also race realism, and these are the scientific facts when it comes to like these statistics broken down by race. So I guess you do need to put more research in, but like, so the facts that they're coming up with do appear to be true, but you can fit statistics to any argument. You can find statistics that back up what you say pretty much. I'm surprised that not more people talk about how they've got these stats and come to this conclusion and why they have and the motives actually behind it and things like that.
They're trying to do that on crowd server.
Oh god, that was embarrassingly fucked up.
That's what they were trying to do.
That was
half of it anyway.
He lost his mind, Kraut, didn't he? He just lost his absolute mind.
He just had an absolute vendetta and didn't care what tactics he used to get his point across. Like, if it was just like for research gathering, fine. But you don't go after people personally.
Yeah. That was bad.
Yeah. I mean, he was burned, wasn't he, by the whole Rage After the Storm thing?
Yeah.
He had a lot of her fans attacking him and stuff, and I guess just had a hatred towards the alt-right after that. And it became an obsession. But he went about it in a dumb way, though, because he was trying to sort of disprove the science behind what they were saying, and the science seems to be fairly accurate anyway. But he had like fucking YouTube scientists or something like that on the server.
That's
I'm like,
the meme. Yeah.
I'm like, you're not going to get that far with that stuff. And he was going after people that are beneath him as well, really.
What do you mean beneath him?
So, like guys like Coach Red Pill, tiny channel. What was he on? 8,000 subscribers at the time.
Streisand effect.
Oh, and it's like he gained him so much popularity.
Yeah.
And now you've got Richard Spencer trending on like number one on the Andy Warski stream because of this renewed sort of interest in the alt-right that's taking place. So
yeah, it's kind of the opposite attention he wanted. He came out looking like the bad guy and got nowhere with the debunking shit.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad.
It is.
Well, I mean, for me, it's just about making a funny video. If I can't make it fun, then I'm not really that interested. Yeah. And it's usually those videos are just fucking hours, or maybe not hours, but shit ton of length to them and just boring, droning talking points.
Yeah, exactly. And you have to be really invested in the topic to care.
Yeah.
We're being asked where we fall politically.
I'm a former leftist who is now a centrist because of the way things are now.
Yeah, I'm more slightly to the right, but more of a centrist. I look at every election and decide each time. Yeah. I don't have to vote for this party or that party.
I used to be very sort of left wing as a kid. I mean, Manchester is generally quite a left wing city. But we don't have the same problems you have like in America with SJWs and stuff, and in like Canada and stuff. We've not quite got that level of retardation here. It's mainly like grounded, just working class people. But yeah, still, you see all this stuff on the internet, and it does change your perspective a little bit. So I have sort of shifted into the middle, because the thing is, like, these leftists, like, out there talking bullshit and trying to fight police.
I just posted the Hangout link in the chat.
Oh my god!
Oops. No well, there you go, everybody.
You don't have permission to come on. Don't click it.
I was trying to get my Streamlabs link, which I thought I still had copied.
Someone delete that link, please.
Oh, I can do that.
You can delete it. Delete it.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm copying my other one.
But
yeah, I don't have a wrench, so don't look at me.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, ironically, they're trying to sort of get people on their side, and all it did was push me from being left-wing to, like, a centrist. And I think they do more harm than good to themselves. I mean, you've got Donald Trump as president now. Not only because of the SJWs, but they played a part.
But it works both ways, because I think I used to be more right-wing than I am now. So
really?
Yeah.
How did that work?
I don't know. I just got disillusioned with politics. I think they're all just a bunch of idiots who are, when they're not kissing babies, they're stealing their lollipops anyhow.
Yeah, they are. Totally. The whole system's corrupt. Like, I don't know how much longer capitalism is going to be viable, especially where everything's getting more automated. And people are, like, not satisfied. Just the general populace of the world is pretty unsatisfied. Because we don't have just like farm jobs and self-sustenance to worry about anymore. It's like in this whole thing where conglomerates kind of rule, so you either get a minimum wage job working shit, or you're part of like the small minority that has like a really skilled job lined up. And even those are going by the wayside. Like, the job market is constantly fluctuating. So I don't know how much longer capitalism is going to be the be-all, end-all of society the way it is today. I don't know.
Well, it's nothing we have to worry about.
Maybe not. But it's kind of on the crux of it right now, I feel. Like we're at the beginning stages of it. Because industrialization has gotten so quick in the past 100 years. Like, you view like the timeline of history throughout humanity, and our time is like this, and humanity's like this, and we've been doing the same sort of shit, just kind of self-preservation stuff, until like the Industrial Revolution shit kind of shifted, and now we're based on that, but it's not sustainable, especially the way
speeding up. It's speeding up as well.
Like, yeah, it's getting quicker and quicker.
For example, I was in a supermarket the other day, and there were no staff on the checkouts. None. They were all just self-service. You go and scan your own shit. And I was like, that made me think about that. Then I was like, wow, I remember, like, 2 years ago? There would have been about 10 staff on.
Yeah.
Now you had one person sat there just overseeing the whole process, and I was like, I bet that's put a lot of people out of jobs. Just like in supermarket sort of areas throughout the world, the self-service checkout. So,
Nonpartisan says, "Hun, you're sounding like commie." I don't think communist is the answer, or communism is the answer to capitalism in its decline. I think it's just the way the world is working these days. And I think capitalism is working for us right now. But I'm saying it could potentially not work someday. And we need to be prepared for that. And I don't think communism or socialism is the answer either.
Well, humans can't sort of live in them kinds of societies, really.
Yeah, we don't function well on things being a handout. We have no life purpose. It's going to lead to more crime and more depression and more people just fucking around, not knowing what the fuck to do if we don't have any goals that are personal. And
you literally need to have the mentality of an ant to make communism work.
Yeah, basically.
But that's not even possible. And it's certainly not going to happen. I don't like I don't like putting it like capitalism is coming to an end because we don't have anything to replace it with.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to figure out new jobs. That's the way it is. I mean, in the far future, we're probably only going to create content, all of us. Everything else will be taken care of by robots or something.
Where the ads gonna go if everybody's creating content?
Sorry, the what?
Where the ads gonna go if everybody's creating content? We gotta distribute them.
You're still gonna have to buy toilet paper.
Yeah. I just don't know. Like, I feel like the world population's growing. It's not just one factor. It's not like capitalism isn't working. It's just that the societies around it is changing.
Well, you can outgrow some of it, though. Like, the human species will eventually outgrow capitalism. Eventually.
Because there's going to be more people than jobs.
I'm sure you can still base whatever comes next on capitalism, but it won't be the same kind.
Yeah.
Like, you'll have to adapt it greatly.
That's more of a philosophical discussion because it's not something we'll ever experience.
Yeah, that's true.
It could be. The way that shit's been speeding up. Like, I was born in 83. I didn't have any shit I have now. Like, I couldn't have imagined the way life is now in 83. Well, not that I had brain functioning very well because I was like less than a year old, but I don't know.
That may be so, but to me, the more things change, the more they stay the same, I think.
Yeah, and history definitely repeats itself. The same follies come up over and over again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a need to overreact.
No, and I'm not reacting at all. I am just kind of waxing poetic.
I don't. The greatest threat I see is overpopulation.
Yeah.
I think we can figure out what people should do in the future and what they, maybe everyone's a fucking YouTuber in the future. Who cares? But overpopulation isn't a problem or that is a huge problem because there's no limit to how much people can procreate, and so that's where I see we'll probably have some draconian laws in the future, in the far future.
I think there should be. I really do.
Yeah.
Fuck you with intro, you prick. Sorry, guys, continue.
It would be so much better if we were like back to the level of population we had during the Roman days.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, the thing is, with medicine getting more advanced, there's less like fucking plagues to wipe out a group of people and like keep it balanced. People are living longer. People are more resistant to diseases and epidemics, and we're birthing at a fucking crazy rate. What?
Old people are a massive problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they are. Like I remember once speaking to a sort of job advisor, and he was saying like, "Oh, okay, well, go into nursing. You can get a job in nursing in like a care home." I was like, "Why?" He's like, that area has just been expanding like massively over the past, like, I don't know what he said, 10 years. He's like, no one dies anymore. They're constantly building new care homes, but the amount of sort of drain it is on like hospitals, though, like, is insane.
Yeah.
So you've got this weird thing where you have to keep people alive. You can't just let them die, but they're kind of terrible for society because they can't work. They're of no value at that point, as cold as that sounds.
It's basically me though, because I'm disabled, so I'm technically of no value. I'm not contributing. I'm only taking, and I feel weird about that. And fortunately, I'll probably die not really old, so I'll die younger than most people. So at least it will even out eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird being disabled because you do feel like a burden on society. Like I've been working since I was 16 years old and up until I was 28 when this happened. And it's just weird. It's bizarre. And like, that's why like I do get disability now, but I'm not fulfilled as a person whose financial needs are minimally taken care of.
What's your disability? What's your disability, if I may ask?
I have lupus.
How is that percent?
Huh?
How does that percent? I don't know the disease really. I've watched how, but I'm not going to take the TV series word for it.
Yeah, no, it's an autoimmune disease, and it all started with Lyme disease, which I had in my spinal fluid. Like when I was 28, I fell at work, and then like a couple weeks after my fall, all of a sudden my legs didn't work anymore. Like they were super flaccid, and like I could barely walk, and I lost like 20 pounds in a month, and just like looked like death, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me for like over a year, and had a spinal tap looking for MS because I thought it might be that. Found out I had Lyme disease and my spinal fluid isolated to it. And so went on a PICC line for 2 months, got that cleared up. But because it was in my spinal fluid, I had a bunch of inflammation around my spinal cord, which left a lesion, which is called transverse myelitis. And that's what makes me walk with a limp currently, and started my motor skill problems back then. And so Lyme disease, transverse myelitis, a year after that, positive antibodies for lupus. So I have lupus now. But it all probably stems from Lyme disease, because you can get lupus from Lyme disease. But lupus basically is an autoimmune disorder where your immune system's overactive and fucks up all your own organs instead of external diseases.
Okay.
Basically.
So lupus is not what's causing your disability. It's the other thing that's making you paralyzed, or what?
I'm not paralyzed. I can walk with a cane. I just have a limp. And the medicines I'm on now make me so much better than I was. I used to have to use a wheelchair quite often. But mostly I can get by with a cane now. That's the transverse myelitis. That's a lesion on my spinal cord. But the lupus is what causes most of my disability now. Just because, like, it's like, you know, when you have a flu and you get all the aches and pains and you feel fucked up? It's basically like that 24/7 for me, without like the sinus stuff or the sore throat or anything.
Right. Well,
basically, yeah. I have like a hard time regulating my my autonomic nervous system. Like if it's cold, I'll go into hypothermia. If it's hot, I'll get a fever, and like I have like arthritis in my hands and shit. And yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit where I can't really function very much.
Right. Yeah. But you've kind of taken it in your stride, though.
I do. I really do. Yeah. Like, you would probably never know unless you asked me.
Yeah. Like, I think a lot of people would be a lot more sort of mentally distraught. A lot of people are prone to sort of shut down and wallow in depression when they have the kinds of things that you have to deal with.
And I do have depression, but I try not to let it get in the way of anything. Which is hard. Most days I'm very reclusive. Like, I spend all my days indoors playing video games and stuff. I basically self-medicate with video games and just isolation. Because I used to be a very active person, and I'm just not anymore. I can't be. And so it does suck, but I feel like if I do have something going on, I can be more interested and engaged and kind of like mentality has a lot to do with your physical stuff. And like, if I'm distracted, the constant aches and pains I'm in, or like the problems I'm having, don't bother me as much. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. You do well. You do well at sort of
I try.
not letting it get on top of you.
Yeah.
I think you're quite a strong person. Oh, super chat.
Oh yeah.
That'll make the depression go away, guys. More of them, please.
Real reasons, thank you. Watch Joe Rogan with Mel Gibson. I bet that's great.
What?
Stem cell
I didn't know
treatment
Mel
can
Gibson.
cure autoimmune disorders 50% of the time. MS guy running after chairbound. Huh. How I get them stem cells? Thank you, Real Reasons.
Fine.
I'm gonna look into that. I'm definitely gonna watch that Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah, that's the problem. I watch Joe Rogan all the time. When we were making the Amazing Atheist video, I watched the 2 Joe Rogan appearances he did.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson on it though, fucking hell.
Yeah, that's gotta be good. You know that's gonna be good.
Yeah, you can get stem cells from Tesco.
Fuck off.
Yeah, probably China. Get some Chinese
They're like
stem
these
cells.
they come in a little see-through bag, little fetuses.
Yeah.
Just take them home and you eat them. Yeah. So I don't know how much longer are we going for?
I don't know. Ed said keep going for an hour so he can come on. We can milk this for an hour. Well, that was like 15 minutes ago. It's like 45 minutes.
Okay, cool.
And Undoomed, don't feel pressured to stay as long as you're having a good time. You're welcome on.
Oh, don't worry. I'll take off when I need to.
Okay. I know Roy has a hard time leaving streams when he's not feeling it anymore. I don't. I'm just like, all right, guys, gotta go. Bye.
Yeah. Did I keep you up that time?
Oh my god, another super chat.
Oh shit. Thanks for reasons again. Payment plans avail. 6K joints. IV. What? I don't have that money.
Jesus.
Keep giving me money so I can pay for that. That's like my annual income. See?
Yeah.
And this is why people with disabilities can't contribute to society, because we can't even pay for our own treatment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm on medicines that keep me going. I'm not fucked yet.
I think like obviously I wouldn't want to be disabled because that would be terrible. But also the amount of like treatment I'd need, like from the hospital and stuff like that, where like I can't stand going to I fucking hate it.
My life is the hospital, or at least
I feel like if
appointments.
I feel like if I had like a disease where I was like slowly dying, I'd probably wait like about 4 hours before I was about to die and then go to the hospital. Well, I can't hold it off anymore.
I know what you mean. I'd probably wait till 4 hours after.
Yeah. I fucking hated it. I thought I had like colon cancer a few months ago. So I was like, oh god.
You want to self-diagnosing guys?
Yeah, well, I googled it, which is terrible for me. Oh fuck! Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're roboting.
Things fucked up. Can you hear what I'm saying?
You're all robot-y.
Okay, one second.
Okay. You gonna leave and come back? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
So, will you get cured or what?
Nah, it's a permanent thing. It's just gonna get worse, but I'm all right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
lupus is weird.
Someone could invent something.
Maybe, yeah, that'd be great. The thing is that's your own stupid immune system. It just like fucks you up. It just attacks everything. It's hyperactive. I'm on Plaquenil, which is like an anti-malarial drug, which modulates your immune system, so it doesn't just fucking attack your internal organs and shit.
Right.
So yeah, I'm like constantly on anti-malarial drugs, so I don't have to worry about malaria ever. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a super chat. Little money towards them stems. Yeah, thanks, Dan Dellinger. Awesome, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's better than the other treatment, which is gin and tonic.
Oh, I do beer. That helps as well.
Did you know that gin and tonic is actually a malaria medication?
Yeah, the quinine in the tonic water. Yeah.
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 That's why they fucking drank it so much in India.
Yep. Yep. Fucking quinine. It's bitter, but it works.
It's kind of nice. I like it.
I actually like gin and tonics. A little Bombay Sapphire and some tonic water. It's good. Lime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
What other drinks do you like?
Mainly beer. I'm a beer drinker for sure. As far as drinks go, I like Kraken rum. That's really good, and they have really good artwork on the bottle. It's like a
don't recognize it.
Yeah, it's like a big Cthulhu like Kraken thing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. I like that company. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm mainly a beer girl.
Right. It's not the usual girl drink though.
No, she's sexist.
Yeah. Alcohol is sexist that way.
Yeah,
usually girls want the cosmopolitans and shit.
Yeah, no, I didn't drink beer that much. I didn't really like it until I became disabled, and then all of a sudden I was like an old trucker with a injury and like I need a beer.
Yeah, maybe your body needs the iron.
I don't know. Maybe. You know, men aren't supposed to have iron.
Everyone has to have iron, otherwise
they have to have some iron, but
yeah. That's why our blood is red.
No, a fucking heme.
Yeah,
and
the color, it's colored red because of the iron.
I know.
Yeah.
And I majored in biology in school.
Okay, well then I
really
have to tell you that.
No, I love A&P 1 and 2 were my favorite courses ever.
All right, well, you can tell me stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, men can't excrete iron like women can. Like we can dump all our fucking iron every month because we get periods. But men, too much iron can be problem for your brains, so never take iron pills. Roy took iron pills as a kid, so that's why he's so fucked up now.
How is he fucked up?
He's not really. It was just a joke. I was telling him about that the other day. He's like, my mom used to give me iron pills as a kid. I was like, nope, she shouldn't have done that. He's like, yeah, I would have a multivitamin with iron in it and then iron pills as well. I'm like, you don't need it. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's like feeding him lead paint and shit.
Yeah, basically. You need your lead and your irons and your mercury.
Oh, yeah, the heavy metal. It's fucking rock on, dude.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Your metal is fuck if you have that. Internal dilemma, Roy's coming back. His microphone just messed up, so he has to restart his super slow computer, which I keep telling him to get an external hard drive and put all his videos he makes on that because he just has all his videos on his computer, his stupid little laptop. And I'm like, no, bro, that ain't gonna work. You need to get an external hard drive, take that stuff off.
Right.
Yeah. His little laptop is not gonna cut it for all the video editing he does.
What, is it a really slow one? What is it?
Well, it's slow now. I don't know. It's some little laptop.
Oh, well, I couldn't imagine editing video on a laptop.
I know.
It would be so fucking, have to sit there with a fucking magnifying glass.
Yeah. And just the processing power it takes, like everything takes him a million years. Like it takes him like 5 hours to render something after he does it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would suck ass. And I couldn't do it with a small screen like that. When my setup here where I'm editing and stuff, I got like 160-inch screen and then 327-inch screens.
Damn, that's nice.
So it's I'm like the fucking NASA mission control over here.
Yeah.
when I'm editing.
That's good. Oh, you're back. Are you better?
I'm better.
Yeah, you're much better.
I'm better. Sorry about that.
Had a bout of microphone sickness there.
Yeah.
Yeah. My laptop does this weird thing where it just starts going like and like I can't hear anything and no one can hear me.
Yeah, we're just talking about how shitty your laptop is.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah.
Why are you always in bed though?
I have no setup for streaming. I never have done.
Well, don't you have a setup where you actually sit and edit?
I edit like this in bed, usually.
Really? Fuck.
It's pretty ghetto.
You're a weird guy. How can you fucking edit lying down?
I hate editing. So like I love editing and I hate editing.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do it it takes me a long time to edit. I have to edit for 20 minutes, stop, have like half-hour break, get back on for 20 minutes. So to do like a 10-minute video, it takes me like 7 hours. Something. And I kind of, maybe it is because I'm lying in bed.
I would kind of put that forth, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I think, get yourself a desk and, just be efficient.
I got a little pink desk behind me and a little pink stool. I'll show you. Hang on. This is my desk seat at the moment. Do you reckon this would do for editing, like comfort-wise?
Oh my god.
It's not too bad, right?
Fucking hell is that? It's like for a 3-year-old.
Yeah. I'm kind of in my little sister's room, sort of.
Why?
I'm temporarily living at home until I move in with Day. And I'm here for now.
Are you emigrating or what?
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go there for 3 months, and just because it's faster, and I don't have to lose anything, and I'll just be there for 3 months on a visa while he gets like shit together there, and then we're going to think about moving back to the U.S.
Yeah. Right. How hard is it to get visas?
Travel visa is like you can have it for 3 months.
Sure, but I mean, if he was going to move to the States, how hard would it be to get a permanent residency?
Pretty hard. Yeah.
Depends what kind of visa you get as well. There's a few.
Are you just going Mexican or what?
I don't know. Well, there are waiting lists as well. So even if you do get cleared for the visa, you might need to wait for up to like 2 years sometimes, depending on the amount of immigrants that the US is getting at the time. They like to stagger it. So I don't know. There's a couple sort of things we need to figure out and get around. But yeah, so we figured it'd be good just to move in for the time being over here.
Yeah, just for the immediate gratification of it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So
yeah, so you're gonna have to go through all that shit. And it's still so that hard for a British citizen, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we do get slightly special treatment, I guess. Like there are some.
I kind of assumed that it would be easier for Brits because there's so many Brits in the States.
Yeah. Oh, I think it is easier for Brits when compared to most countries. But it's still not easy. It's just a little easier. Yeah, like a lot of European countries get priority in America. And obviously because like some countries can't even really visit. Like all I needed to do was get an ESTA because I went over there for a week, for 10 days. And if you get an ESTA, it's basically a visa waiver. So you basically just fill out a little form online and they'll let you in for up to 3 to 6 months.
Right.
Which is pretty good. Some countries can't do that. You'll need a visa to even go there on a holiday, for example.
Yeah, I guess that's reserved for civilized countries.
Yeah, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. Like I did enjoy the little differences in the States and stuff. That was fun.
Yeah, people thought you were a weirdo.
Like, people did think I was a little weird.
Why?
Well, Doom thinks he just called me a weirdo basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you're editing in bed. That was the weird part.
In a little girl's room. I know it comes across as quite.
Okay, now it's even weirder.
Yeah. It was it was like, because I kept on saying
not see your hand moving.
No. It got into that territory.
Good.
But yeah, I kept saying nice one to people, and you thought they may have thought I was being sarcastic.
Yeah, because you say like, "Oh, nice one," eye roll. Good night. I need a handle.
Yeah, I guess that could be seen as ironic or sarcastic.
Oh, and Doom, do you have a request in the chat? Can you say happy birthday to Gaming and Yelling?
Happy birthday, Gaming and Yelling.
Yeah. See, I did it. Thanks, Undoomed.
Did you say gaming and gelling?
Oh, what was it? Yelling or gelling or?
No, it's yelling.
Okay, happy birthday, Gaming and Yelling then.
There we go. Sound clip that.
I didn't see the text. All right, go on.
Will you whack in the chat link today?
Sure.
It's gone now. It's gone out to come back. Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, you know what? One of the things that kind of I don't like about YouTube, I guess, is the fact that it really rewards very consistent content, which isn't necessarily a bad thing for some people because their content's of a different style, where they can just essentially record the voice and throw some pictures over it in the background and then upload. But with us, it takes at least a week to make a video because there's two of us and we do comedy sketches and things like that. So I'd imagine that if we were doing like 2 to 3 videos a week, we'd be way over 10K. I mean, we've only just got there. So it's like it kind of punishes you sometimes for making sort of longer, sort of more experimental types of video.
Yeah, well, it's not just that. It punishes you for effort. Basically, you're to be the most successful, you should just shit out videos every day.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's good or not, basically.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously, I think we were saying before, like the animators have just been screwed over entirely.
Yeah.
Like especially with the demonetization thing now, that's going to really hit them.
Yeah, that'll suck. Major league.
Yeah, basically, if you do animation on YouTube now, it's purely a passion project, or you could get your patrons to help you out, but YouTube's not going to be a viable option for you.
No. That sucks because they put more effort into it than anyone, pretty much, and it's at least some of the time it can be really original.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
We got a question from Internal Dilemma. It says, very nearly viral, Day is Dead, and Undoomed. What compelled you guys to make your first video?
Oh. Well, I know mine.
Yeah, go first.
So we used to when we first started making videos, we never even considered uploading to YouTube. What we used to do was essentially do jackass. We used to do silly stunts like push each other into bushes in shopping carts and things like that. And it kind of sucked, right? And one day we did a comedy sketch based on Metal Gear Solid. Do you know the first Metal Gear Solid game where the President Staker? Oh, hang on, guys. Sorry, I got to mute myself.
He's talking to his mom or something.
Ma.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to come downstairs.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, it's just my dad.
I was going to present you while you were talking to your mom or your dad.
Yeah. But, yeah, so we did a comedy sketch based on Metal Gear Solid. It was really stupid. Really, really dumb. But like we kept on laughing at it, and then we did like another sketch, and before we knew it, we started doing these retarded little sketches, just for the sake of it, and we really wanted to do it. So then we started another channel, not the one we're on now. We started this like 10 years ago now, and no one knows about it. Hardly anybody knows about it. It's still up there though, and that's kind of like the origins of this. And we had a really great time doing it, and we gave up after a while because we made it to about 30 subscribers. But we were very unfocused and inconsistent. So I was like, you're never going to build an audience just doing the most random shit we could think of. For example, one of the videos was I go round to Lacey's house, and for no reason, I turn into a cigarette. All right. I turned my face drawn on it. And then he comes in, he smokes me, and I'm in pain as he's smoking me. Like, it was that random. So I don't know, like about 4 years later, I was like, hey, well, I mean, you start doing YouTube videos again, but let's try and actually get an audience this time. Let's do like consistent sort of videos about topical things. Yeah, and then like we just wanted to make videos because it was fun. We didn't think we'd get anywhere, but we thought we wanted by the end of the year. I remember our goal being 100 subscribers, which was pretty crazy because I think we ended up that first year on about 4,000. Yeah, I don't know. That's why we started it. We just love doing it. We also made a film. We made a movie once, and I've written a couple of movie scripts as well. So I don't know. I've always been into making videos. I just find it fun.
Yeah. Your YouTube channel kind of started out as like two degenerates trying to make it big and popular on YouTube. Hence the name.
It was a sitcom essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a sitcom at first. The idea was to do. We based it on a couple things. We based it on an old British sitcom called Bottom, a more modern one called Peep Show.
I like that one.
And also Pinky and the Brain, right? Because the idea was that like we try to make it big on YouTube every week and fail, and it'd be like, okay, so it'd just be like Pinky and the Brain meets some classic British stuff. But it has changed a little bit. Like I think it's still there, like a little bit, but it's not as sitcom heavy now.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It's just naturally slipped into that.
Yeah. I got a super chat, you guys. And from Rusty Shackelford again. Thank you. And it says, if Roy moved to the US, I'm screaming, that's my purse. I don't know you. And kicking him in the balls.
That'd be good. You could film it.
Yeah.
We could upload it to our channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what about you, Day? We'll let Undoom go last.
I started my channel with e-cig review. One night I was drunk and I just got into vaping back in like 2011. And I was like, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel and do a review with a cigarette and wear a low cut top. And it fucking worked. It's my most popular video to date on 65,000 views. And it all went downhill from there once I started making actual content. Yep.
Oh, low cut top. I gotta look that up.
Yeah. Look at my earliest videos. I only have like 20 something videos on my channel. Look at my Vapor S ones from that's why my YouTube's Vapor S, the URL. Yeah. It all started then, and then I didn't do anything for a few years. And then I actually started like probably in 2016. I just been making mostly random song stuff because I like it.
Right.
Yeah. What about you, Doomed?
Well, it was just something that that sort of occurred to me over time. That this is just a bunch of guys. I mean, I enjoyed watching the video so much. I was watching like Sargon of Akkad and people like that. And it just occurred to me that it's just a bunch of guys doing stuff at home. So the best way for me to give something back would just be to start my own channel and start producing something. So I just thought I'd give it a shot. I didn't expect it to work, but
yeah,
it did. I was stuck at 50 subscribers for a long time too.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it took off, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So how did why did you decide to go with the sort of anti-SJW stuff?
Yeah, because that's basically the only group of people that have any power to affect my life negatively.
Yeah.
And is that just what you were watching at the time?
Obviously, that there was a lot of that stuff in Sargon's videos.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was seeing that it was possible, because back then Sargon was anonymous as well. So I saw that, okay, so it's actually possible to have people watch your videos without showing your face and actually be successful with it. So Sargon helped out in that respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Sargon was a lot of people's like first current iteration, I think, of this whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's basically that's why I like to take on SJW stuff, because that's what has the power to actually affect my life negatively.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's a good answer, I think. No, I don't have any formal film school training or anything like that.
Yeah, neither do I. Yeah, somebody asked us if we have any formal film or what training?
Right.
Formal training like film school, or are you self-taught? I don't. Roy doesn't, and Doom does.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so you must do you like, you must love editing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do.
Can you edit all my videos from now on?
No.
What? Don't be so selfish. How can you say that?
I got enough work to do.
Yeah. Oh, and Doomed, you were Hey Dude 77's first anti-SJW channel mainly.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hope you get just as successful as me then.
Yeah, I've been watching you for years. Like, I've been lurking, just watching videos, not as a content creator or anything, for like since 2014. Just basically since like it all started, because it affected me in my personal life, because on my Facebook and in my work, which I was actually working at the time, wasn't disabled yet. It actually, the thing that got me into the anti-SJW stuff was my coworker. She was like, we were friends and everything was great. It was in Boston. And she was like, hey, you're a feminist, right? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. She's like, I have this this group on Facebook. If you're interested, that's all about this feminist stuff. I'll add you. I'm like, oh, that sounds awesome. And then everything that was posted on there was absolute bullshit to me. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I view feminism as. And then that was kind of my breakthrough into what this like third wave feminism thing is.
Red pill moment.
Well, yeah, and it was before anybody was really making videos. That was back in 2012 that happened. And then, so over the coming years after 2012, there were YouTube channels talking about it. And so I started getting into watching like Sargon and Armored Skeptic and you Undoomed and like all these people. And then now it's just like a common thing.
Yeah, I think it all probably took off during Gamergate when they really showed their true colors for the first time.
That made so many channels, the Gamergate period.
Yeah. That's when I really started looking up stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
Am I a fan of the blood sports trend? Not personally, no. I don't. I mean, I don't mind it. It's somewhat ridiculous, but it's entertaining. I can see why it'd be entertaining for a lot of people. You know, it is essentially Jerry Springer. It's trash TV. And that has its place.
I don't even know what that means.
It's essentially what the Kumite does, and a little bit Andy Warski now. So they basically get people to shout at each other on the stream and fight in net blood sports. Like I think it has its place. Can be entertaining. And if you like that stuff, then that's fair enough. It's not really for me. Like I can't watch it for very long. I'm a bit more. I come from it.
That sounds boring as hell.
Yeah, it's a very niche thing, but with the niche audience, it's totally blown up. And I can't fault Tonka for going down that route. I mean, I would continue down that route.
If he's found something that's making him money, then fucking hell, go for it, dude. But I don't think that that sounds very interesting to watch for me.
No. But I do find myself tuning in every day. Like at least gets a click out of me to see who's on and what's going down, because it is kind of a good way to like keep on top of things. But usually there's like half-hour substance in a like 6+ hour long live stream. So it's
6
hard
hours?
to. Yeah, they go so fucking long, but he's making bank.
It was a 10-hour one.
Yeah.
Right.
He's making fucking bank off of it. So, like, I get it.
Well, I mean, it's fun when that happens and you're fucking getting drunk as hell and shit, but to do that every day, Jesus, they can't.
Yeah, I don't even think he gets drunk. I think he just does it.
Yeah, I mean, he can't have a life then. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, like, I don't mind it, but I like it. It's just not my style. Like I prefer to come at things from like a comedic angle.
Right.
And like much more. I like to do much more satire than like shouting at people. So I don't know.
I don't mind shouting, but I would like it to be rehearsed, and like an angry sketch, right?
Yeah.
I like it. I love it when people lose their shit on a real video, but somewhat because it's calculated. They thought of what they were going to say, and then they're actually sort of playing a character that loses it, and everything's thought out, and they have funny points, blah blah blah, right? And so that's fun. I love that. That's why I scream sometimes in my videos.
Yeah.
But just people really getting pissed off at each other and screaming, I guess that's Jerry Springer.
Yeah, it really is like
some
the
people,
equivalent.
And obviously some people like that. Can't fault them for what they like. But
well, I mean, in the 90s, in 99, 90, 98, that was like the biggest show on the planet for a while, I think. Right. So we're going through the sort of trash TV period now on YouTube. And which is funny because Tonka is very like inspired by wrestling, and that was also trash TV at the time that copied shit like Jerry Springer and early South Park, where it's essentially people saying fuck and being aggressive and stuff. And it's a marriage of wrestling and Jerry Springer. So to me, it really is a throwback from like '99. Yeah, like this is what people would have been doing on the internet then if it was big shit like that. Oh, it's interesting though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. People are gonna like what they're gonna like. It's their business.
I don't know how long it's gonna last, but I say milk it while you got it.
Yeah. Well, he's making a lot of money out of it, so he needs to keep doing it. He needs to keep doing it at the moment.
Yeah. The thing is, it's kind of if he's doing like 12-hour streams and shit, that can't work for long. He's gonna burn himself out.
Yeah, well, the thing is that he has other people who kind of take over. Like Tonka will only rarely talk. I don't know what he's doing otherwise, but like he usually has people on who are inflammatory and just kind of keep it up. And he just kind of shows up when he wants to lay the smackdown, which is what people are like, oh my God, Tonka's like fucking like just, I don't know, he riles everybody up and then he leaves again.
That's clever as well, though, because you don't want to overexpose his like insane sort of bombastic rants. It would get like a bit like if it was him doing that for like fucking 8 hours. So
yeah,
that's also a good strategy because it creates like a real highlight in the stream.
Yeah,
at some point that everyone talks about and timestamps and stuff like that.
I just don't know who has time to watch it.
I don't know. I don't know why anyone watches streams. I don't know why anyone's watching this.
Yeah, thank you, 33 viewers. 34.
No, but seriously, I mean, we who are in here, we can talk and
sure.
You know, it's a conversation, but it still is weird why people watch it.
Yeah, I feel like live streams have ruined a lot of my opinions on YouTubers who I just used to just watch their videos and be like, yeah, that person's so cool. And then I see them on a live stream, like, that person's a fucking idiot. Like, it's kind of upsetting. Like, the more you know, like, the whole don't meet your idols thing, because you're just going to be disappointed is kind of true. I mean, you're an exception. I think you're really cool.
Well, you'd have to say that, wouldn't you? Because I'm here.
No, I don't. I don't. I just wouldn't have mentioned it if I didn't think you were. I just wouldn't have said anything at all. But like,
oh, that's good.
Yeah, no, I would have just glossed over that entire thing. But no, like a lot of YouTubers who have seen more and more live streams of like, ugh, you're only good in structure. Like, you're only good in the terms of like little segments of yourself, but otherwise you're just like, you rub me the wrong way.
Yeah. I mean, and that's fine. You know, you should know your strengths.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's your point. They don't know their strengths, and
a lot of people as well try to do what they do in their videos on a live stream, and it doesn't work.
Yeah, it can't work.
You can put together a sort of thought out video and have you being like this over the top character, like ripping on people, and that works fine. But when you're on a stream for 2 hours, just unscripted, trying to do that, it just all falls apart. And I don't think I like to see people like out of character, you know, they do the thing in the videos, which I like. And then if I'm going to watch a live stream of them, I don't want them doing that on a live stream. I want them to be themselves and just chill and talk about things. And I think a lot of people make the mistake of trying to sort of keep up this success from the videos into these streams, and they think it'll be entertaining. But
like, I like it when it's more intimate. Like, you have your videos and then you have the live streams where you get to like know more about the person behind them, and they're not just trying to be their video self in streams.
Yeah, I don't think you should.
Yeah.
I think you should. It is a normal conversation. So it would be weird if I showed up and be all fucking just undoing cliches all the time.
Moron. Hey, moron.
Fucking moron.
Yeah. That would be cringy, I think.
Yeah, it would be.
I think we might have you'll be doing a stream tomorrow, right, Day? Yeah, we should be doing a stream tomorrow. And I think Bearing should be on it, and maybe Sugar Tits as well.
Yeah.
Don't quote us on that, but they've kind of give us the go ahead. So yeah. So that'll be good as well. I think. But yeah, I like Bearing and Sugar Tits and you when it comes to streams. They're very chill. You're all quite chill.
Internal Dilemma just said maybe get Bearing in here. Like,
that's
right as you were talking about that. I don't think that was after you said that, so that's funny.
Oh, someone said something.
He's always funny. And Sugar Tits is she's got a great voice.
Yeah, there are people who are here on streams and like their videos are more bombastic than their live stream selves, like their real selves. And I think they're just like really chill, down to earth people who are like, you can actually talk to without this facade.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Where the fuck is Ed?
Oh no, we've been waiting for him. I'm gonna wait 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna end it.
Better get in here, Ed. If you're listening to this, you better get in here quick.
Yeah, Internal Dilemma said, yeah, that just freaked me out. He said it before you guys talked about Bearing.
No, someone said bearing, which made me think of it. Someone said something like Roy Day Undoomed and Bearing the Perfect Storm or something like that. Somebody said.
Oh yeah, that was Rusty Shackelford.
Yeah. Which is fine. So guys, if you want to throw any questions our way while we wait for Ed,
yeah, I guess we got 5 minutes. 5-minute countdown.
So throw some questions in that chat. Anything we've not covered that you want to talk about briefly? Yes, it'd be good to get Suit on. Suit rarely does streams though.
Yeah, he was in the chat earlier. I should have thrown him the link.
Yeah, we should have done.
Yeah.
Didn't you do a stream with Suit Undoomed?
Yeah.
I remember for the longest time he wouldn't do streams. I remember asking him a couple times when we first started talking to each other. There's a few people
that I wouldn't, or that he wouldn't. Or what do you mean?
No, that he wouldn't do streams. He said a while ago. But there is a few people like that.
Doesn't he do like his? No, he's got like a stream show, right? Yeah, he does.
I think he does now. Yeah.
I distinctly remember seeing it.
Wait, someone said Dave's dead. What about the Young Turks hiring Dan Rather? What, did that really happen?
No.
That's no. Is it?
I don't know anything about that.
That'd be great. That'd be hilarious. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Quick questions. What flavor are you vaping? I'm vaping black honey tobacco. I make it myself. It's good. It's super cheap. And what do I believe? You mean theistically? I'm an atheist. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a question for you, Undoomed. Where would you suggest advertising videos to grow your base?
Well, I mean, I would. You can't really advertise your videos unless you have a shit ton of money to throw at it. So the best thing for you to do is probably just get a collaboration video or guest video or something with a bigger YouTuber.
You got a network.
You could do what Reactor did and pay $600 to put his video about grade A under A on grade A under A videos. So you would confuse people.
The advertise. So he put it as an advertisement, right? So, but he cut together grade A, saying that
Reactor channel was like Reactor. Great.
Yeah. So people thought it was actually his video, which was a really good troll, and I think he grew by like 20,000 subscribers just from fucking around. That was pretty good.
Well, I mean, if you have $600 to spare, sure.
Yeah. Do it on Undoomed's channel. Cut together him promoting your channel and just pay to have it as an ad at the start of his videos, and no one will know the difference.
Yeah.
Are there any YouTubers that you can't stand? That's for all of us. Probably there's loads. I think.
I can't stand any of those people I make videos on.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can't stand them otherwise, I don't watch them. I can't really think of anyone that I can't stand.
I'm trying to think of someone I particularly don't like that we've not talked about. Or
I have a love-hate relationship with iDubbbz.
See, I really like iDubbbz.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I used to hate him because, like, I used to watch H3H3 a lot. But then they kind of got shit in the turning point. I can't
stand them now. I can't stand them.
Yeah, the turning point where they kind of got shit was around the time they did a collaboration with iDubbbz, and it was like the wall chicken, which is like, I get it, it's a meme, but like the whole video was just fucking awful. I was like, who is this iDubbbz guy? I hate him, and I hate this collaboration. And I watched some of his channel, I watched the bad unboxings. They're not my fucking thing. Like, I get the satire on unboxing videos.
Oh.
Hi, Ed. Finally showed up. I get the satire on unboxing videos, but I hated them because I got it right away, and therefore it wasn't funny anymore. But I love his fucking content, Cops. I think he's the best at them. I love him.
Yeah. Well, that's all his channel really is based around at this point.
Yeah, but he does it so frequently.
Yeah, well, I think he needs to, right? He needs to work on them things for like 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, he has. I do like his quick ones. He has done a couple smaller ones, like little 10-minute ones at first, but now they all seem to be these sort of gargantuan projects that he throws out now.
Yeah.
But it's worth it because he gets what, like, fucking somewhere between 20 to 40 million views on each one now.
Yeah, I don't know. I love that content that he does, but I hate his other content.
His Kickstarter craps are good.
I haven't watched them yet.
They're good. He doesn't do them that often now. I think he might have quit, but yeah.
So Ed, you're here now.
Yeah, I was in the car when I heard you're driving home when I heard that I had a 5-minute limit. So I just I was going like 80 in a 25 zone.
Murder an old woman on the way.
Like, I gotta get on this stream. I gotta give me a reason to keep the watch time going.
You're the guy I couldn't pronounce the name of the other day.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Oh, right back at you.
That's just a common thing. You should, like, on Andy Worski's thing, I made a whole thing about like shaming him for it. As he tried to pronounce my name, I'm trying to like phonetically spell it out.
Well, me and Roy say it differently. Say it.
Edindro.
And I say Edinburgh.
That's fine.
Edindro. Which one's right? Edindro.
As long as you Edindro. It's Edindro.
That's either of ours.
I can't roll my R's right now for some reason. I think it's
that's stupid. That's not your name.
Edindro.
No, it's not. Go away.
Is that like a real Spanish name or what?
Yeah, that's how I got Worski. I was like, this is an ethnic name, you piece of shit. And no, I literally just took it from the YouTube captcha that I signed up with. And I made it work.
Hey, Ed, you actually made a video.
I made a video.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I liked it.
Since July, I think. And I made a proper video.
It did well. You got like 1,000 views on it, right? Or something, at least.
I woke up and I had 1,000 views and I was happy because now I can be rejected for demonetization.
Yeah.
For the appeal. So
yeah,
people liked it. I'm surprised. I hated it.
You got the watch hours and all that?
Yeah, I have watch. I have 24,000 watch hours.
Cool. All right, so you're safe.
Yeah.
Do you have 24,000? Jesus, you don't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, I used to do quite a bit. Piece of shit.
Gotta peep
I hit like 5,000 something subs, and then I just stopped working.
I was worried. Like, because like everyone's like, oh, 4,000 hours over a year isn't that much. I had no idea what we were on.
Yeah. What's weird is that they displayed it in minutes when I went to check.
Yes, same. I had to convert it.
So I was like, no, I'm well good, and I just saw, oh shit, it's minutes. So yeah, I converted. It's 24,000 something. So
yeah, well, I've realized that we're always going to be fine because I'm like, oh, I think we get that in nearly every video at least.
Yeah, but they'll keep upping the ante. I mean, the things they've done to restrict small YouTubers, I've missed because I started last year.
Yeah,
I started, just enough time to sort of get up there and got the bearing shout out and all that. But like, I'm just wondering at what point it seems the water line is going up, and at what point am I going to be drowning too,
Well, you stop making videos, so they are going to catch up to you eventually.
I'm not 100% sure that this means I'm back or not, but we'll see. Like, because now I'm sort of just saying, if I don't have something to say, I don't think I'm going to make a video. I have to have something to say. Like, there are a few in there, where it's like, I just got to get a video out this week. So you just hunt down and search for. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to naturally come across shit and then do a video. I think Waz Lee does that, so I'm going to be like more like him.
Well, the thing was though, like, I don't know if this was just unrelated, but we took a break for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3, and it seemed like the next 3 videos we put out got less views than previously before the break. Because like we got to the point where we were getting like 5,000 per video at least, right? Some of them getting up to like 10, and then like our next 3 after the break were getting about 3,000. And I was like, what's going on here? I don't know if these just sucked or weren't like marketable enough. But we kept being regular, and now we're back to like getting quite a decent amount again. I don't know if that was because I'd like to take.
I don't understand either because do people forget that quickly?
They can't. Like I never do. Like when I think of subscriber habits, I always think of myself and the channels I'm sub to. It's pretty hard to make me unsubscribe from a channel. And also, if I like somebody, I watch every video they do.
And you got the bell too. So I'm wondering how many of them, you know, I think what I did that fucked me up was when I stopped making videos, you know, we kept doing the streams every weekend with Sing. So every other week it would be on my channel, and my subscribers had sort of started seeing this as a streaming channel.
Yeah,
and they don't have those kind of attention spans. So not these guys. They came from Bearing's channel. So they fucking I think there were a lot of people who expressed openly that they didn't like it. And I think a lot of them, they didn't unsubscribe. I didn't see like a droves of unsubscribing people, but I think a lot of them clicked that bell. So they're not showing up.
Oh, wait. This is important. Ivana wants to know what kind of vape I'm using. It's a Smok Pro Color with an RDA on it. I just need to get in there.
I got a Vaporesso for my birthday.
Oh, have you? Fine. I'll send you the link. Whitey, stop nagging. You unfollowed me, you fuck. Why should I send you the link?
I already sent him the link.
Oh, you've already got the link. You shouldn't
I
send
just saw it on Twitter when I was.
Why do you use a stream killer? What have you done?
Yeah, no, that's good fun. Well, today I was looking through my notifications and it just says the white YouTuber followed you. I was pretty offended. I was like, why the fuck did you unfollow me? And then he just sent me a screenshot of a message from the Illuminati saying don't fucking move as a response. And I don't know what that means.
It's a threat. That's one of the threats I keep hearing about.
I don't know. He's a nuanced guy though.
He's a nuanced guy. He's a retard. Yeah. Hang on. I blocked cognitive thought just
Oh, I saw that. I saw your little spat with him.
It wasn't even a spat. I just wanted to see what he'd do. And what he did do is he didn't follow me back after I unblocked him. What a piece of shit.
Aww.
Oh, you've offended him now.
I'm unfollowing.
Yeah, do it now.
I'm going to make a really dramatic tweet about it too.
Yeah.
So, wait, is this a thing, right? If you don't make a video, what's your opinion on this, everybody? If you don't make a video for, say, like 3 weeks and you upload, are you going to get less views?
Oh,
well, yeah. Probably. Overall. Why? Oh, you mean views on that video specifically?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
That sucks.
Probably not. It wasn't until I had like a huge couple month-long stretches that people stopped watching.
Yeah. Because I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to have to force videos out. And sometimes
once every 2 weeks is perfectly fine. Like I don't see a problem with that. Once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Can you hear us, Whitey?
I take breaks all the time. So.
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know.
You're kind of quiet.
I'm on my phone. You might have to turn me up.
I'll turn him up.
Will do.
I like him like this.
Did you just get your nails done?
Say something, Whitey.
Did you just get your nails done?
That's better. Okay.
I think it was a real question.
Yeah, it's a real question.
Yeah. No, I just painted them with my my one coat thing.
Yeah, they're really fucking blue.
Yeah. I did that today. They're already messed up.
I've been watching your morning drive streams, Whitey.
You and the other 4 people.
Yeah.
What are the morning drive streams?
It's just him driving to work.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's what I imagined.
My laptop broke, so I had to do something. So I just did streams of me driving to work.
Oh man, we gotta watch those and hope that you get into a car crash.
I actually like that idea, though. I would love to do that. Those would be half-hour streams for me.
I would watch that.
Oh God!
But I wouldn't talk. I would just drive, listening. You just watch me listening to music.
Yeah. Well, his is all audio, obviously, and it's there's been a couple times where he starts getting a bit of road rage, which is fun. They're usually the highlights of it.
Yeah. I think I would do pretty good with the road rage. I do pretty good road rage.
Yeah.
I get all Boston when I get road rage.
Oh, damn! I'm gonna. Oh yeah, let me tell you. Anybody who's viewing, we got Andy Worski's comment on my video is likely spam. Great. We gotta go to Dazed Dead's channel. in a separate tab and play her playlist and just leave it up all night.
Yeah.
Let it loop.
Play my music playlist.
If even like 3 people do that, that equates to quite a lot of watch time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There's not that many hours in a week, but we gotta get other people to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we got a stream tomorrow as well. That'll be good, guys. So set your watches for that. I'm guessing it'll be around the same time.
Yeah, around 9 Eastern Standard.
Do you start at this time as like revenge for the fact that we always invite you when you can't come to the stream?
Yeah, that's why I told her to do it. I'm like, start at this time. Mm-hmm. I didn't tell her why, but I think I get some sadistic pleasure knowing that you're sort of nearly running down old women trying to get back for a stream.
No, I stopped and got beer. It was a rough day. I gotta knock a few back. Kristen wanted some beer too, because you all know she's a drunk.
She wanted Four Loko, not beer.
She drinks. I got her off the Four Loko shit.
Yeah.
That fucking place.
What's she drinking now?
This is a Red's Wicked Apple. It's not as bad.
It's a step. It's
still in a fucking can.
Yeah.
They have them in bottles though, don't they, baby?
Mm-hmm.
They have them in bottles. We should get her that. So you can at least look like a real person.
Yeah.
You should be excited for tomorrow's stream.
What's tomorrow's stream going to be?
I think Bearing and Sugar Tits.
Oh. You guys should go watch my stream with Sugar Tits. It was a good stream.
I did watch it.
I did watch it. Yeah.
She's really fun to hang out with.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys are all welcome tomorrow as well.
I'm a faithful subscriber. I watch your stuff, even if you take 10 months to produce.
Yeah. You know what it made me want to do though is to only do. I was tempted to just say, forget the weekend streams. I just want to do a stream with me and one other YouTuber, and it'll be a different YouTuber, either every Friday or every other Friday at this time after I get off of work.
I like them streams.
Yeah, that would be good.
I think we started off really well when it was just me and you in this one.
Yeah.
Not to say anyone made it worse. I'm just saying it was surprisingly good. I thought. I've often thought of doing like that. You know what made me think of doing that one-on-one stream thing that I've never actually done was Yobi Axis or whatever. He used to do it a lot on his channel.
Oh, he did like interviews.
Yeah. I was like, that's
a interview.
I did one of those, and then he got mad at me because I invited Irate Baron Sinatra into the stream.
That was one of my first streams ever. Fuck.
And I didn't tell him. I just gave him the link.
Yeah.
I guess I'm a dick.
I think that'd be a good format to go to.
He doesn't like me now, so.
He doesn't like anybody anymore.
What happened to that guy? I haven't heard from him though.
I don't know.
MGTOW went away, so he lost his purpose.
He's just he always does that thing where he calls people faggots, then writes lol, but big L, small O, big L. Like that's his thing.
Isn't that what I do though?
I don't know. You mix it up a bit more, I feel. But I don't know. The last thing I think he's like a really bad troll, like a really bad troll. But he's not funny, and no one gets angry at him.
I got a little. Well, I didn't get angry at him. I just the reason he doesn't like me is because I got to the point where I was so sick of his MGTOW tweets. This is like almost a year ago, I think.
You get mad at everything, though.
And I was just like, dude, shut the fuck up. MGTOW isn't a problem. And then he started spazzing the fuck out.
Oh, really?
So at some point he blocked me or whatever.
Yeah.
He's a weirdo. That's all I got to say, though.
I remember he replied to one of my tweets the other day. I don't know. Oh, he was fucking tweeting at the Amazing Atheist. He's like, "Hey, do a response video to these faggots. See how they like that." That's what he was saying.
He should, though. Do you know how much traction that would get you guys? That'd be the best thing for you.
That would be fucking great.
And then some guy responds to me. He's like, "That's what they want." And then he was like, "Oh, we'll see.
No.
We'll see."
Aren't you guys going to stream with him?
Yeah, probably.
I want on that one. You got to do it on the weekend. You got to do it on the weekend. There's no way around it.
Can't you call in sick?
No.
Say I'm streaming with the amazing atheist. Remember him, boss?
I used up all my time by actually being sick. Damn it.
Fair enough. But yeah, should be doing a stream with him at some point. He said he was busy this past week, so I might message him at some point. See if I can arrange it for the end of the week or the weekend.
I gotta show up. I gotta prove that I'm smarter than him. Thanks for that.
You do.
Yep.
You do.
Thanks for that, you piece of garbage.
And I'm more unique.
Yeah, you can be new. You used to be a spaz in the corner, just like roll around on your bed, making weird, incoherent sort of ramblings.
That's just retarded, not unique.
It's quite unique though. At the same time, I'm creative. We gave us creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It'll be chilled though.
Oh, Bob's and Vegana. I saw that PewDiePie video. The Indian guys, everybody see that? I love PewDiePie now.
Why would he do?
What?
What did he do?
He did this like it was like what boys something a brain.
Indian guys.
It's like the Indian guys
on Fiverr.
Oh, the $5.
No, I'm not talking about that. It's different Indian guys. It's other Indian guys.
Don't yell.
No, they all look the same to you, Dilly Day.
No.
They all sound the same to me.
EOJ, tell me what it is. It's a something, and
who the fuck are you talking to?
It's the guy in the chat. I actually look at the chat.
Yeah, I know, but you're looking to the right near your wall.
It's the chat's right there.
No, you were looking like dead on 90 degrees. Like that, right
like there.
Yeah,
I was trying to think. I was thinking. That's my thought. You know, if you look up and to the right, you're trying to access.
Yeah,
this is a lie.
Memory. And if you look up to that left, you're trying to fabricate a lie.
Get out of here with your pseudoscience. I could tell you some stuff about time travel, guys. Do we want to hear about that?
Yeah, sure.
What?
You weren't expecting that. You weren't expecting shares, right?
Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. If you move at any speed, time travels slower for you than it does everybody else. So if you had two watches exactly wound accurately to the same point and you start them, and I was to run around the block, by the time I got back, one watch would be slightly slower than my watch. Where are you going? Fuck you. This is interesting stuff. They have this problem with satellites that travel around the Earth. They have to sort of account for the time difference.
Time travel isn't real.
It's literal time travel.
No, time travel's time travel.
It is.
What are you talking about?
Time's a force. It's not just perception in people's brains. It's
time's a dimension. You can only go forward though. You can't.
Yeah. You can only go forward. You go up, Day. Stop mocking
me.
I
like seeing me in the corner like this.
This is ridiculous.
You can go forward faster. That's how particles are able to last longer if they're going in.
Exactly, yeah, because of the hadron sort of particle accelerator, like the fucking particles that go around that.
So
experience time.
If your streams were more educational, they wouldn't get mad.
Yeah, and you know, at light speed, there is no distance, right? Because there is no time at light speed. You can travel as quick as light. You can close any distance from your perception instantaneous.
Well, see,
it might have been.
This is what separates the men from the boys. See, there's technically no sense.
Whitey knows. This makes no sense. You didn't know what nuance meant, but now you know all about time travel. The fuck's going on?
I know, isn't that like I just have? I should be on Jeopardy. I have like selective memory. Almost stupid.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about time travel. Someone take over.
Yeah. No, I might end the stream here. You think this is a good point?
How long have you been streaming?
About 3 hours.
3
really?
hours? Oh my
Jesus Christ. Okay. If this doesn't get me fucking 4,000 hours.
You got how many fucking what are your hours? Did you figure that out?
No,
she's got, like,
I only know how to look at the past 28 days.
Didn't you say you had like 1,000-ish? 1,000 like.
Can I say one thing about the YouTube partner thing, please? Can I get my baggedy 2 cents in there?
Yeah.
Apparently, like 99% of the people hated the fact that they did this move. I guess maybe it's because I had a YouTube channel when I was a teenager. The way to get the way to get partnered way back when, even before Google bought out YouTube, was a million times harder than what it is even now. update, and people don't like. I guess either realize that or pretend that didn't exist. You would have to get like an amazing amount of views on your channel overall within like a 48-hour period, and then cross your fingers in hopes that YouTube would send you an email going, "We'd like to let you be a part of our partner program." So I don't understand. Well, I understand why everyone's freaking out, but
what year was that, Whitey?
Well, it was like that when I was doing my old YouTube channel.
He was a teenager, so it was like 2012, right?
No, it would have been.
Yeah, technically you're right, but no, like earlier teenager. That was like. But fuck you, Dad. But no, dude,
you're so fucking young.
The channel art, right? You know how like we have our channel art, the banners. That was only for partners at one point. Now,
yeah, I remember.
You spoiled little shit. Stop complaining. Get 4,000.
I kind of agree. I just think it's. I think it's kind of just doubling down on the demonetization. It's just like really seriously, fuck you. We don't want you to have.
Yeah, they don't want us. They can't. But
$5 super chat.
Oh yeah.
Don't want us, but they're.
I think the problem is that they had a really great working system and people got comfortable with that, and now they're pissed. But the bottom line is I think it might also one of the other arguments for it is like if this weeds out the people who are doing this just for money, then that's fine. Like
that's what I was saying earlier.
You're saving them time. You're saving YouTube time. Like, you're just saving people time because honestly, I never got into this thinking I'd ever get even a little bit of money. So the fact that I've actually cashed out a pretty good amount of AdSense over my quote unquote career here is fucking ridiculous.
Did you see?
I had to chase people off of my Patreon when I stopped making videos because I felt bad.
Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna do the super chat. Rusty Shock versus Sleep and Undoomed is a big hitter, but reach out to suit yourself. Dude's got his head on right and is doing more live streams. Be good day. Yeah.
I'll see if he wants to come on.
Did anyone here watch? Now this actually has to deal with YouTube. The World Series at all?
No.
You're in the wrong. You're in the wrong.
Did you see what they advertised during the World Series? What
they advertise?
The main advertisement was YouTube TV.
Because
they don't care about YouTube. They care about fighting Hulu and Netflix and Amazon. That's what they care about. They don't care about us.
I pay for YouTube Red.
I get a 4-month trial.
The only thing I care about is that I want to be able to listen to streams on my phone. Well, you guys were talking about why people watch streams earlier. The thing is, we don't. Most of us, I don't think, watch streams. Like, I've got the stream going on in the background while I'm doing shit. A lot of times I'll be playing a game or something. You know, I'm at work. I'm doing actual work, but I still got you guys in one ear. You know, that's how I do it. And I imagine people are doing that too. So that's why, Jesus Christ, the live stream is like the way to go right now if you want to get your 4,000.
And I like the idea of being in your ear while you're just living your life.
Watch out, Roy.
It's a comfort. It's comforting to us all, Ed.
Yeah.
But you made a good point though about maybe they'll continue to raise the bar. So now it's 4,000 hours, but the next time it might be 20,000 hours.
You get the vibe that they're just kind of seeing what they can get away with, and they don't give a shit. So that attitude is what you're more concerned about. It's not that this is that big of a deal, because I don't think it is. It's just the attitude that they have going forward is pretty much, we don't give a shit about you or what you want. It's proof that they haven't listened to any criticism or any of the fact that the major YouTubers are talking shit about YouTube and its policies, and they just don't care.
Yeah, I think it is Google trying to make YouTube actually make money for once, because it doesn't in its current state. And so they're experimenting.
Well, how's it going to make money, though, if you're demonetizing literally everyone?
Because you can put ads on the more lucrative content that actually... Like, I don't know if it's actually them demonetizing things that are considered offensive, or them just trying to allocate the advertisement slots to their big earners, because their big earners aren't necessarily like, their big earners are breaking all the same rules the small YouTubers are, but they're getting the views, so they want to allocate it towards that.
It's kind of like YouTube kind of reminds me of like a radio thing, a radio show where say like on 12 midnight to 3 a.m. is cursing and shit on the station,
Yeah.
The program director doesn't know unless enough people call and going, dude, can you fucking listen to this guy at 12 midnight to 3 a.m.? And then the program director finally listens and's like, oh shit, sorry about it. We heard what you had to say. Like, then they go on Twitter. We heard what you had to say.
Yeah, you're right.
No longer on at 3 a.m. Like, John in Riverdale or something is fucking good. You know what I mean? Like, but
we do not support ethno states and
yeah, but no, I think this is just a theory. Like, I never have answers. I like asking questions or giving theories. One of my theories maybe is, like I was saying before, a while back, it was really hard to get a partnership on YouTube. And then just a little while back, anyone could get advertisements and make money off of YouTube. So like they kind of went downhill in terms of, okay, we'll go from making this limited to only people getting a huge amount of views to we'll open the doors for everyone. This will make you money and us money. And then they're like, this isn't what making us anything. And now they're trying to limit it.
I don't know if I understand how it's not making them anything because of how much they take.
You know how much bandwidth it takes to upload everybody's content?
Yeah, but like it's I don't know. It just it doesn't that argument
especially I mean when you get
I understand that like I used to work for the content delivery network, one of the content delivery networks that they use to that end, but like at the same point it's not like YouTube. I guess YouTube is a section that they want to improve, but I mean Google's not hurting for anything.
This is honestly why Patreon is like maybe one of the greatest websites ever because they literally don't. They're a third party. They don't have a way for you to upload your videos to Patreon because that would cost them a shitload of money. So they're just like, all right, just post your link here and you're good. Use us. If shit
and we'll take a small percentage and that's it.
Yeah.
To like
goes down with YouTube. Well, upload it to another fucking thing and put the link here. We're good. We can support any link you want.
Patreon's the best. It's more. I kind of wish. I kind of want to start up just to have that going again, because you get to know the people. I mean, I guess if you're
Patreon is literally Twitter and YouTube combined.
Yeah, but you get to know the people who are giving you money, and you know they're giving you money because they like it. You're not relying on an algorithm or anything like that.
Well, yeah,
does that make you feel more beholden to your patrons?
It makes me feel like a god.
When I say Twitter and YouTube combined, I mean like you can message and post stuff and have your own little community tab. It's pretty cool, actually. I actually like the notification functionality. Sucks. They have to fix that, but everything else is pretty good.
Yeah, I never got too intimate with the actual thing, but my only reward was that you can come on the stream and talk to us, and that to me is the only good reward you can really say is they say, hey, if you like our content, have conversations with us.
Do you want to hear one of my rewards? Because it's really awesome.
What is it?
If you donate $10 a month, I'll make a video for you opening 10 soda cans.
Is that really a reward you do?
Yeah, since I got my new computer, I can do it now. I'm gonna make
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start a Patreon, and I'm gonna do, if you do $10 a month, I'll make a video just for you popping bubble wrap.
We're terrible.
$10 a month. I will spend $10 a month.
$50 a month. Eat a 10-ounce stink.
I'll make a little like shitty phone video of me like buying cigarettes and beer with your.
I probably shouldn't be saying this, but we've got 3 reward tiers. And I can't remember what the last 2 are because we just don't do them. But we do the first one, which is names in the credits. No, the $10 one is a Skype call, a one-time Skype call. The last time we did one was like a year ago.
2 months.
Nah, I kept it simple. We'll just invite you to a stream. Patreon streams are the way to go.
Yeah, well, that's what we changed it to, but we've only done a couple of them. I need to change it.
About the YouTube ad things where like smaller channels kind of bring down the price or whatever. I guess that makes sense. Like it's almost like when TV channels have like a big ratings boom, they can go to look at what our ratings were.
Well, not only that, but there's premium ads as well. I mean, like Coke and shit like that. But you get more money if you have Coke ads on your channel than other ads and stuff. So they want the Coke ads going to because they want all that shit go into like PewDiePie.
Right. Yeah.
So I guess it's easier.
They specifically won't do PewDiePie anymore. I'm just gonna say goodnight to Dan Dellinger and because he's leaving, And also for all the people saying they're going to put my playlist on and just watch all my videos. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just make sure to hit repeat and then go to sleep.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Just let it go overnight.
No, make her earn 4,000 views by doing collabs with bigger YouTubers.
Yeah.
No, it's too much work. Just do it the way I said.
No, I'm doing live streams with the collab whore himself.
Do the live streams with people that fight people. That's good.
I know.
Go on the Kumite.
Fuck.
Let's all yell at each other now.
I kind of want to speak to T-Tac at some point. He seems all right.
He's a cool
You haven't spoken to T? I talk to T-Tac a lot, mostly on Whitey streams.
Joe, don't you dare act like you're more of a friend of T-Tac than me.
Oh, I'm not a friend of his at all. I think he's a garbage person, but I talk to him.
Don't dare call that.
He's a fucking sucker. He bought my T-shirt. What a fucking moron.
Did he buy you a T-shirt?
He did.
That's embarrassing. Walking around with
told him, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, dude.
What
on
happened
the back
to you?
of it, it says, I actually paid for this. So he has to fucking live with that.
Why didn't you use the white background with the viewfinder sort of thing in your last video?
One, I don't really like the viewfinder as much.
I liked it.
I kind of over it. Second, it's just the thing about the viewfinder is it's just like a stock Apple thing. So I don't even know if I should even have that on there. I don't think it matters, but
I thought your last video was good, but I thought it looked like garbage.
Yeah, that's the sacrifice that people are gonna have to. If I'm gonna do this before I'm all set up like I want to be, they're gonna look worse. I don't care.
And the background made me want to go swimming.
You know what I realized later? I realized that video I took to just be the background has a little copyright watermark on. I didn't even fucking notice it because it disappears. It's not there through the whole thing. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh my God, dude. I mean, I guess if they come back with some copyright shit, because I mean, I did it. It was pretty Medicare type style or Sargon style, like where it's all my voice.
It's all demonetized anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's all demonetized. At least I got to appeal it. We'll see. But it's all about rape, so I guess no. But I mean, I guess that's pretty transformative, right? Like the whole thing was like it was like 8 hours of soothing sounds to help you sleep, and none of those are in there.
It'll be fine. Guys, I don't know if you're ending the stream or you're carrying on, but I'm going to have to go and apply some Anusol.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's really called Anusol.
Anusol.
It's called Anusol. I'm using Anusol. So.
All right, we're going to go. We're going to get off there for now.
All right.
Boy's ass demands it.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, see you guys tomorrow. We'll probably stream with Bearing and Sugar Tits. And thanks for everybody who came on tonight.
Yeah. Keep waiting for me.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Come on every night.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Are you ending? I sort of went to work here.
Oh, yeah, we're ending it.
All right.
Thanks for
good to
coming
meet you, Undoomed.
Yeah. Well, now the stream's apparently over.
Yep. All right. Good night, everybody. Watch my playlists on repeat while you sleep tonight.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you'll
do that.
wake up feeling very weird tomorrow. Okay, bye, everybody.